Hello, everyone, and welcome to First Attack 2022. We are in Puerto Rico, and we are having such a great Sunday. 8 players are left in the bracket, and this is a World Tour qualifying event. There are 300 points on the line, and there are so many heavy hitters looking to secure their spot, yourself included right here, because I have to get at least outplacing Dekillsage to secure a World Tour spot, which is no small feat. That guy has gotten a lot of accolades in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah, just a little bit, you know. Third on the World Tour, you know, just a little
good at the fighting games.
A little tough. He might be a little sweaty. Yeah. I mean, we saw him on Friday. He won the multi-blood tournament as well. Yeah,
he won multiverses with Legendary
with Legendary Pred. Yeah,
who's also in the top 8.
That is correct. Yeah, they've been blowing the storm here in Puerto Rico. They've been doing really good in multiple games, and now we're gonna see them technically in their not Sage's main game, but you know he loves his Skullgirls. Sadly, no Skullgirls here, but you know, Dragon Ball, I mean, that used to be his thing before.
It's true, it's true. Going back to their roots, and the thing is, too, about the Dekillsage is they are playing their Season 2 team. So going back to something that is comfortable, going to exactly what you would expect them to play, especially if they haven't been playing it as much recently. And the fact that they can still qualify for the World Tour after not playing this as much is just a testament to their skill. They are a multi-game champion for a reason, a multi-game champion this weekend already, and we see the East Coast brawl going on right now because this is the most important points race that we actually have in the entire bracket for the East Coast. Inzem is currently sitting at the top of the leaderboard right next to Nitro because of his online tournament placings, and you know, he's had a couple of lackluster offline appearances. On the other side, Pred already had a fantastic performance at EVO. Got the 5th place. If he gets first here, he catches up to Inzem because he doesn't have any online points yet. These two are fighting neck and neck to see who comes out on top East Coast. This is the most important match of the tournament, other than Grand Finals, if one of these guys gets back.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that, actually. I haven't been keeping up with the score, but that's actually really interesting. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's going to make it more hype, actually, because now there's tension of who's going to get the points more, who's going to place better, and wow. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. This
match has so much tension, and the thing is, these players go head-to-head often. They play all the time. There's only one downside. LegendarryPred does not have his usual controller. He forgot to pack it when he came to Puerto Rico. So it's not an OS. It's not anything that you would put to the side and be, because you know what? When push comes to shove, you have to figure it out. You have to adjust, adapt, and overcome. And that's what we're going to need to be seeing from Pred. But Inzem has been grinding hard. Inzem also does have a history where the stage can overcome him a bit, but that did not happen yesterday when he played for top 8.
No, he's been doing real well the whole event, and I don't know, he's looking like either him or Pred are being the favorites right now to take it. But Luke, I mean, can't count him out because we got another winner's side match later on, which I'm pretty hyped for that one too, actually.
Yeah. Lucar is definitely a great choice to move far in the bracket. Obviously breaking the top 8 curse that he's had for the longest time, and now, you know, breaking top 8s, you know, back to back. It feels pretty good to be Lucar right now. And then you have on the other side, of course, the losers, and then the Ajax Fidelity, and then I think it's Fergus. I actually haven't been able to see them play as much, but they don't play a meta team. So a lot of heavy hitters, and then again, Sleeper Dekillsage. Sleeper Dekillsage just coming in, be like, let me get those 3 trophies, 3 medals.
Let me get that.
Just adding to the case. That is a testament. And this is a what we call a legendary button check right here.
Oh yeah.
Pred does a button check for about we usually time it. It's like
you time it?
Yeah. I think the longest one is like 1 minute and 13 seconds.
Oh wow, it's like a melee hand warmer.
Oh yeah. It's like a hand warming set. We actually need a Pred timer for it, but it is time now to start our Dragon Ball FighterZ top 8 winners side. Winner moves on to winners finals, and this is so incredibly important points-wise. This determines who has the mental edge and the points edge to qualify for the World Tour on the East Coast, the most heated region for Dragon Ball points-wise because of the HOC and bumps. Shout out to New York, because man, oh man, those players are playing in some PS4 net play tournaments, and they are grinding.
Yeah, they got the grimy stuff there with the online shenanigans, but you know, they getting those points, man. They're hitting it hard, and we're seeing it pay off here because we got instant and LegendaryyPred on here. Oh my god, I'm hyped to get this match started. Oh, they're picking a song. Please do not pick an anime song. We don't want to get the MCA.
No. They're doing Fighters Cup, Broly, DB Super. That's actually one of the best songs to choose. And it's looking like we're getting right into this. Obviously, Inzem, I would say he's playing the best team in the game. This is what I believe is the best team in the game. And then Pred still rocking the Team Gohan and 42. It's, you know, it's mommy daycare on the other side.
Yeah,
and all the poses. Oh, they're so good. Yes. Yeah, we are starting top 8 for Dragon Ball Fighters. Inzem versus Pred. This is only a first to 2 still because we're not in winter finals just yet. Pred has a lot on the table and immediately getting opened up. And the thing about having that pad is it's the D-pad that's different. So his defense is going to be at a weakened state. It's like when Gohan fought in the World Tournament before Boo happened and he got all his power sucked out. That's what I feel like Pred's at right now. That's why he's a teen again.
Yeah, right now, he's running only with that Super Saiyan 1 right now.
No!
Oh, wow, that was a sneaky cross up there for an instant. And that might be enough to kill because he got the bar suspend. Oh my goodness, and that is it for LegendaryyPred's Team Gohan.
Yeah, I think you have to spend level 3. No, 2 level 1s will get the job done. Putting Labcoat on point, I like this a lot because the 50-50 pressure that you can get from Labcoat is amazing. You have your neutral assist in the back with Vegito still. And this character is a menace. You can run her point, you can run her mid, you can run her anchor. So I like that she's out in front. And 3 sticks of celery still available for Inzem. So looking good, mean and green, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, and all right, so they're just jumping around, waiting to get their assist back main to get that Gucci back in. Oh, the spinny D-lead, and that is going to be pretty good corner advantage. In might get that. Yes, sir. We get the slide knock. Try to catch something in the up tech. Nothing to it. Back in the Gucci. And wow, the 5 LDR Reseto Kaiba. And there we go.
You know what?
Might get some.
You know what's wild about that too? It's like the 5L hit, and Inzem wasn't ready to get grabbed afterwards.
No.
So definitely Pred could have got a combo, but got away with murder there. No Oki coming off of this now. You just get, you know, run up, maybe a safe jump, maybe a low. You don't even get a safe jump. So goes for the Dragon Rush, and this is going to be huge damage. Rejumps on deck for Inzem, and I love the way he does that super jump. A little bit of a delay to get the corner carry. Now going to be ending in Dragon Rush once again. I believe he'll go for level 3 here just to secure. This is a universal fuzzy. Pred should spark here, but Inzem knows this.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, he went for the bait.
There it is. That was the backdash. Like you mentioned, they were trying to bait that. Sparking. Oh my god, but the key lets are out. They're flared up. But Inzem still catching with those jabs.
Nice.
My god, the Abare from LegendaryyPred. Good stuff. And getting that advantageous back here. Gets a little bit of that bar ready. Yeah, and
getting that blue health back right now, not even the blue health, just a regular health back right there is huge, and that Dragon Rush cracking open Inzem. Should be able to kill here with a proper extension. Stomp into level 1, level 3, and spends the half bar just to make sure it gets the steals, but already has the green steals. Let's see if it is enough. This is a lower damaging level 3, and it is. The Gogeta 4 is no more.
Oh no. Alrighty, we're back into it. Pretty even, honestly. It's that the instance got a little more bar to deal with here. All right, watching out, scouting for that random hit and that jump L, and maybe
you're
enough.
Dead.
Yeah, no,
you're
definitely
dead.
Oh yeah, you definitely dead.
Yeah, drop down into the Vegito assist, Dragon Rush, Stomp, level 1, and there's a level 3 in the back, even a level 4. Not gonna need it. Inzem with the moon jump in, catching Pred, overreaching with the Key Blast. Now feeling great.
Oh my goodness, Ethan though. Yeah, still got sparking on that, but you know, can't count out a Labcoat with limit break spark, and there it is. This is gonna be rough for Ethan here.
Oh, nice. Maybe going for a reset here too? Nah, just keeping it simple. It should be coming. There it is, spark bait. Does not get the pickup. No 2H from inside Inzem. A little bit too close on the super dash. This is when things come so scary. 2 sparking characters, some of the strongest sparking characters in the game. He just gets cracked by 6M. Uncharacteristic for the side of LegendaryyPred. But again, it's the controller. It's not being on that same kind of comfort. Your defense is going to be faulting, and against an opposition like Inzem, you can't afford to be any weaker than your peep.
No, not at all. And we got the Kamen Rider level 3 here, and we got that good Agi trying to get the spark, and wow, that jump base to seal the deal, and Inzem takes the first game over LegendaryyPred here in our top 8.
Not like that. That was IADH. That is not something. IAD buttons doesn't hit LegendaryyPred.
No.
That was
It's the debuff.
Like, bro, it's the controller
Yeah,
debuff.
it's the
We
debuff.
don't have the Labcoat debuff anymore, and he got hit by the controller debuff.
Oh, man.
Like, my God, poor guy. I mean, like, it is what it is, but... And you see the immediate adjustment. Now Labcoat is on point. Team Gohan is not on point. You need to win this from round start. Labcoat is one of the characters that can actually contest Gogeta 4 in round start. Team Gohan has a little bit of a harder time. So I think this will really come down to who gets momentum first, because we did even up the character score before, but Pred overextended, trying to zone, and the movement from Inzem was just too good. So I don't know. I feel like Inzem runs away with this.
Maybe. But I can't count out Pred though. He's that champion status in him.
He is the champion.
Yeah.
He is the combo breaker champion.
Yeah.
He has a top 8 at Evo. That is not easy in any regard. And Inzem is the challenger here. Inzem has historically failed to perform on stage. And even though he's such a strong player, tech out the wazoo, it's you have to show up on stage when it matters. And this is when it matters most. Can Pred make this comeback? Inzem immediately changing up the tempo, saying, I'm going to play completely lame as long as I possibly can. And Stagger City already started and had the assist. Goes for the Dragon Rush. Too many layers. It is looking long for man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the counter! You love to see it here. That flex execution there for the instant. Oh, my goodness.
He woke up on his Oki counter Vegito assist. He was covered.
Oh, yeah.
That was disgusting. Oh, get 50-50. Not going to spark bait this time. And it's anti-reflect. No spark just yet. Pred cannot afford to lose his character. That was huge. Guard cancel keeps him safe. Inzem did commit afterwards. Didn't block after the 6H. Could have potentially gotten a punish, but it is what it is. And now Pred got the 21 out. And no! Crossed himself under.
The cursed auto combo from SSD from Gogeta here. And Inzem looking real nice here in the corner. That's the
Universal
situation
Plus. Oh, he tried, but actually... The delay tech was perfect. So he actually showed me the setup right before the turn, right before he was playing in this match. And he said, oh, it's foolproof. You can't get out. Fred just got out. Why'd you lie to me, Inzem? Oh, no.
It's always on stage with the nerves that hits you hardest when you drop the tech.
That's true.
But here we go here. Fred looking a lot better here. Can get something started in the corner. Slight knock, try to cut something. All right, that pressure looking mighty fine and goes with the empty low. Beautiful swing here from Legendary Pred, and it might be enough to take instant Labcoat.
Yeah, gonna build that second bar. No! A drop once again.
I cursed.
You did. Hey, you're a real commentator now. Oh, and the overhead. That's gonna be Pred's. That's gonna be eating away at Pred for a second. But you have to recover from that mistake. You have to hold yourself together, because now Inzem is the one on the offensive, has 6 bars, going to be spending it all, and you have to deal with the universal 50-50 again. Do you opt to spark? How do you escape this? Because the universal 50-50 is coming your way, and you just block it out. Love that, and tried to catch, but the raw attack comes out excellently. Give me that Labcoat. Give me that.
Yeah, obviously, you got to take out Labcoat because she is a menace. You don't want her there for later on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. We go the back and forth here. That Vegito ASS, everyone hates it.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, just got hit.
Oh,
Red shaking his head again. This is not typically the level we see from Legendary Pred, and now going to be losing the Labcoat, losing the point war once again. You know, Labcoat is bleeding on the side. Inzem, that was a dead character. That's the thing, that character shouldn't be there.
Nope, not at all. And my God, Pred though still has Spark and rebars work with, almost at 4. And all you really need is one really good hit or tag in Labcoat to get her out of there. Okay, then try to start something with the 2M.
And you can see this about the way that Inzem has been playing. Every single time he's out of assist, he just disengages the situation, and Pred is the one who has to go on the offensive, especially at this deficit. You might actually just be dead here too because of the super damage.
Yeah, that's enough. That's it.
Yeah,
that's Vegito's sword. Oh my God, the spirit of justice.
That is one big sword. Lots of justice, and there's only one more chance for Pred to make this happen. Team Gohan on Anchor, almost 7 bars, has the sparking. It's going to be rough, but it's definitely doable. DXlegs trying to lock him down, and now look at Inzem. He doesn't have to engage. He doesn't have assist. He's just playing with Pred, running away, finally under pressure, forcing him to spark, and this super dash was so smart! Oh, no!
God, that was godlike for an Inzem, and yeah, just extending the combos as much as possible just to get that sparking timer out of there. Right, try to DP out, but the command grab, oh my goodness!
That's it, that's a wrap. Inzem should be able to finish this and move on to winners finals As long as there's not a drop, Fred's not happy about that one. But Inzem looking even better points-wise, finishing with the styly finish with the little float. And that's a wrap. 2-0 for the side of Inzem against LegendarryPred. Very convincing performance. Inzem told me before this set, before top 8 started, that he said, with the way I'm playing, I will not drop a game today.
Ooh, wow. I love that confidence going here, staying strong. And I mean, he's blowing it right now. Did incredible against LegendarryPred. Even with the control debuff, Pred is still a very strong player, and Instant looking mighty good here.
Oh, yeah. It's... that was only the first match.
Right?
Like, that was our first winner's match, and then just the rest of the competition is going to be that much like as fierce. And, you know, Pred will still have another opportunity in the loser's bracket awaiting the winner of whatever loser's match plays. Yeah. So we'll be able to see that. And if you're just joining us here at First Attack, this is Dragon Ball FighterZ Top 8. This is a World Tour event.
Oh, yeah.
$2,000 pot bonus. So much on the line for these players. Medals, trophies, pride.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. And even for, I didn't bring it up, but in our next match, we have Lucar and Dekillsage. Both of these players are in contention for the World Tour. Dekillsage for the West Coast, now living in Seattle. Lucar for the East Coast, because if Lucar wins this, he has to start entering online tournaments. He's got to start grinding, because then he has a chance to qualify. And there you can see them, Lucar play. Both of these are non-meta teams.
No.
By the way.
Not at all.
Not a single, actually, I don't think, is there a fusion? I don't think there's a fusion on either of these teams.
No, I haven't seen them rock any fusions.
Never before seen no fusion impossible challenge.
That's incredible. Holy crap.
No fusion impossible challenge coming up. Dekillsage, a staple in the fighting game community, a legend in Skullgirls, Dragon Ball FighterZ, champion of Multiverses here today, and Melty Blood. The list goes on.
Maybe even this one could fit. If we see how he's going to play here against Lucar, I mean, like you mentioned, this is a multi-game winning champion right now this moment.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a Beyblade?
Yeah, the Beyblade.
The Beyblade?
We love the Beyblade, the Hello Kitty Beyblade. That's right.
That was, yeah, that's from CEO Otaka. They were giving those out.
Dude, those Hello Kitty Beyblades are lit. Lucar coming in, trying to spin to win, not playing Labcoat, but it is what it is. I'm not sure if we're doing a button check. This is definitely a button check.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I see Frieza Zamasu and Gogeta Blue. I'm like, that's not Chris G.
No.
That's not a real team.
Wait, did Chris G come here?
He could have. I mean, he was signed up. But
yeah, he was signed up, but he had to cancel, unfortunately. But that's all right here.
Yeah.
We got Lucar and Dekillsage up on stage. And you know what I like about Lucar's team, though? Is that once Videl gets started...
Oh, she's against a mixed machine.
Yeah. It's like, the flowchart is incredible. It's like a full lockdown with like Philip.
I love the way Sage checks his buttons. He's like, how can I hyper teabag and step to him?
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. It's so funny.
The semi-DDR coming off stage right there.
We have the DDR set up across the stage. He's doing it again. I love it. I love it so much as we get our button check. He's script walking, man.
He's vibing, yeah.
He's vibing.
Yeah,
all right,
he's vibrating.
He is moving around the screen. He's getting where he needs to be.
At all times.
Very important. And yeah, button check is completed. Getting into it now. And yeah, Lucar going into the Pigtails Videl, the superior Videl. Playing a team that, on paper, works very well, but when you first glance at it, you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know about this. But it is designed for Videl. It is designed for all these characters to thrive off of each other. And that is what we're going to see. It is a situation where Lucar has put a lot of work into this team. And with the assist changes and the buffs to the other characters is good. Oh, I love it. No esports pose. My man just went, ugh.
All right, then let's get started here. Oh, got that entering 16 B assist.
No! Oh! Okay, the drop. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's a right opportunity.
Oh, that hurt my soul. I was like, Sage, if you open up the top 8 after perfecting Honey Badger yesterday by getting perfected, I'm gonna lose my mind, and that is not gonna be the reality.
No, there's no way. All right, then, but Dekillsage picking up with that SSJ Goku here in the corner. All right, but Lucar able to get out with the EX air. There we get to. Yeah, we block those overheads. We blocking them. All right, that pressure here.
Nice.
Good tech. Okay. Oh, caught him with the DP assist there from Team Gohan and catch the tag in there from Lucar. All right.
Dude, this is such a season 2, season 3 vibe. The way that Dekillsage is playing Super Saiyan Goku, he's gotten a lot more tools too. Like this character is kind of juiced. He's Vegito-like, is how I like to describe him.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times. What? The call out on the 6th, that is. Wow. That's champion status.
Man, Dekillsage in Lucar's head. Literally, he says, your plus frames are plus frames. I'm 0. Nah, I'm plus. I am hitting you with my level 3. What a great empty vanish spell. You know, and the thing is, even though Dekillsage got that raw level 3, Lucar Sparks gets all the health back. It was more of a statement. It's like, I mean, I know, you know I can do this. Just remember, but now guess for the 50-50. Oh, God!
My God, the run-up command grab, the barrel grab, and you love to see it. And that is going to be a decent chunk of damage here. Not enough to kill. Oh, but a drop you don't want there in the corner, and Dekillsage is capitalizing off of that.
This extension is sick. Oh man, no. Not able to get the full confirm because you can get a beam extension there too.
Yeah, I've seen those Twitter combos. They're kind of incredible.
The bombos. Oh, but the right arm and the forbidden one.
Damn.
Connects.
I mean, maybe Lucar got the draw 2 engine going. Might get all the pieces together. Oh, and there it is, another forbidden one. The leg's out too. One more piece to get Exodia. Okay, they're in the corner.
Yep, bus driver.
Oh, the 2H! Oh my God, the Dekillsage. Oh, but another drop. Uncharacteristic for the Dekillsage here.
Yeah, but gets the 6M this time. It connects, so no need for a raw level 3. It's going to be huge damage. He does have level 5 on deck, but drops again. Oh, the U-turn super dash! What do you mean? That was so cursed. From coast to coast, he turned around, hit him on his little mohawk, and said, Gohan, I didn't want to see those birds. Help. Not today, Gohan. Gohan, please lower your power.
Here we go, we got the thing. UI Goku on display here. Oh, yeah. Circus Soleil, try to get something started. Oh, the 2H for your trouble.
Yeah, very good patience from the side of Lucar picking that up. And now this full extension isn't going to kill. Not going to build that 3rd bar either, but now you got to deal with this Dragon Rush knockdown situation. It was blue is true, baby. You're not dead.
No, not quite. But, you know, that little chip in health, like just a little bit.
Oh my God, that was cheeky. Dekillsage puts a thumbs up to Lucar. He's like, you're nasty.
Wow.
I wish you could have seen the player cam because he literally, after he tweaks him, he looks at him and gives him a thumbs up.
Yeah. Like, that was nice.
That was kind of nice.
That was incredible.
That was kind of nice.
God damn. Alrighty, and then we got the auto combo here. We got the extension to level 3.
Just don't get command grab. That's it. It's easy. Like, why are you laughing? Just don't get command grab. Funny, don't get command grab game.
Ooh.
Nice block on the mix.
Nope. All right, opted to get the guard cancel. The Commentators are out of here, and it's not going to be enough to kill, but we can set up the situation here. Oh my God, UI Goku. Is Circus Soleil's going to be on board? No, we opted to get for the pressure. Oh my God. Is the Dekillsage blocking all of this?
Yeah, Dekillsage so confident on the defense, but the counter on the run-up so good. Love it. And look at the crowd. We absolutely love everyone here who's at first attack today. Yeah! That's what we love to see. That is what competition is about. And we're getting right back into the set. Lucar getting that first game. And, you know, a lot of situations where Dekillsage was happy and, you know, recognized how strong the decision-making from Lucar was. And that's what's so good about fighting games, because we can respect that about each other. When somebody does something that's sick nasty and you're like, dang, I got hit. It feels good. It feels great to know that, like, that's where the camaraderie is at, even at this point in the bracket. Oh my God, Raketo Panchi.
And then the forbidden one. Oh, but the DP sparking canceled the classic there. And wow, what an air-to-air pick out there from the Dekillsage. We might get that corner carry. Yes, we are.
Yep, down we go. Gonna continue this extension. Just goes for the sliding knockdown there because he wants to put Lucar in a position where you have to hold this OP, potentially go for a command grab. But it's so, oh my God, big bodies on big bodies violence.
More blood for the Blood God, and oh my God. There we go, we get the line out here in the corner. What a pick up the Reseto Kaiba command grab here in the corner. Oh my God, another one for your troubles, but Lucar was ready with the spark, with the vanish.
Oh my goodness, Lariat Express helps him escape. Trying to, oh God, the bear grab, looking like his Zangief Jr.
My goodness, and the 2H extensions, yeah, but in UI, that UI Goku point with those trouble assists, could get something started here. Waiting for the system back up. Alrighty then. Nothing to reflect here and there. the Nuchi Gooch. Yeah, just put in the key blast, see what's going on.
Even more rocket punchy, trying to get in. That's like such a good assist. Oh my god, but Team Gohan, daddy's home. Piccolo's not here to help you anymore, son.
Nah.
Dodge. Oh no.
Oh.
Yep, you're done. And that is first character gone for Dekillsage. No spark on either side, but the meter is even. I mean, we've seen Dekillsage come back with this shell so many times, but Lucar, definitely new age, doing well. Oh my god, the ankle grabber.
You love to see it. That commander is incredible. And one, a low one cancel into the other one. And you escape what?
He's too big.
He's too big.
He's too big. Why did he get hit? Oh, man.
It's the shoulders, man. They're so broad.
Dude, he's got the delts.
Yeah.
I didn't know, man. It's being brawlic is bad this time.
Truly.
Oh, that's so tricky.
That was
because he tried the 2H and he got caught by the jam session. That's messed up, and you're done because of the active switch.
The layers there for Lucar to put into that, and the Broly's gone. We have Anchor Goku, typically not known as, you know, that good of an anchor to keep in against 3 characters. And oh my god, the Android 16 B assist rocking it hard there. That extension there in the corner, where Lucar wants to be.
Yeah, this was Golden Boy before, but now, you know, a shade of his former glory, looking like Mickey Rourke at the end of The Wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Falling apart.
Yeah, truly.
The legs don't work anymore.
No.
My heart hurts. Heart virus Goku. Level 3, though. He can make this comeback happen.
Yeah, it could be, Emily. You know, that is a hard knockdown. Could get something started here. Like you noticed, like you said earlier, this is a light Vegito. Like, once you get those good hit-ins, the juice is up. Okay, the Jansen is down.
Oh my god. That was the key blast that was set up from the other Gohan call because of Videl. You have to be so careful of it. But here's the thing. Dekillsage, if he gets one touch on all these characters, he wins. Yep. Like, all these characters are heavily bleeding. Lucar has just had wonderful character health management. Great defense so far. Sage is actually sweating right now. He really wants to win this.
Oh, yeah. Trying his damnedest to get something started. With the reflect.
No 2H. Oh, it's not going to be a kill, but this is putting Dekillsage in such a precarious situation.
Yeah, this is going to be rough for Dekillsage here. And wow, such a Soulé finisher.
Yikes. Oh, and that is a wrap. Lucar moving on to winners finals against Dekillsage. Still put up a miraculous fight. Pushed as hard as he possibly could. And, you know, had to give props to Lucar when props was given. He played really well. Great health management, great mix, great, like, creating situations, and, you know, set himself firmly to be in a position where he can challenge not only Pred, but Nitro and Inzem in points if he wins this tournament.
That is true. And like that, we had a great winner site here for our semis, and now we got our winner finals for later, but we're going to take a small break, and we'll be right back for more of that Dragon Ball action here in First Attack Bait 2022. So we'll like to see you. Peace.
Hello, welcome back everybody to First Attack's 10th anniversary, where we have the Dragon Ball World Tour. $2,000 pop bonus on the line as well, with technically a battle for NA East #1 kind of going on here too. I'm Ajax, and I'm being joined by Honey Badger. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really happy to be here.
It's you know, interesting thing what's going on right now too, because we're swapping in because a certain somebody is also in top 8 too, who is not just the commentator. You got Jake Ryan, who is also trying to get that second place qualifying spot over in the NA West, which apparently if he gets 3rd today, will take that spot.
Absolutely. 75 points always comes in good, but everyone wants a 300 first prize.
Exactly. I mean, it's pretty much outside of coming, like going to Evo, this is the most points you're getting. And it's just so much on the line. We're getting closer to the end of the year. You want to get those last few spots. But besides Jake Ryan, of course, you got a couple other people who Lucar just a second ago was in 9th in NA East, so try to get there. But we have, this is tradition. This is tradition. I am here. And so is the other Ajax, who's sitting over there, right? So we got Ajax Fidelity sitting down. It is guaranteed that I must commentate at least one of his matches, any event we're both in the same venue.
It's fate. It's fate. It's written in the cards.
I love it. I love whoever's planning this is phenomenal. Also, we play almost exactly the same characters, except he's a zoning machine. He plays Chaos. He plays Frieza. He doesn't want you to interact.
No, he wants to play a single-player game.
Yeah, but over on the other side, Jgohan, smart financial decisions is what we call this. It's Fusions on deck. It's actually the same team that Inzem runs. They had a mirror match yesterday, which it was one person looking in the mirror. It was Inzem. But Jgohan picked up big in the qualifier to get into top 8. So definitely looked way better than that. But how are you feeling about Jgohan's attempt to try and go into this against the lineup that Ajax has? Because it's not a familiar one.
I feel that it'll go well. These people are not strangers to each other. They play all the time, be it in our regionals or just at each other's houses to train. So let's see how it goes. Maybe Jgohan will take it out and come out on top.
Well, we'll see what happens here. We got Ajax already getting caught by Gogeta 4, putting him already. Oh, instant reflect bait. That's not a good way to start off the round as Broly's about to disappear.
This is going to hurt. It's really going to hurt.
He's going to be able to get the 3 on. Oh, no, he drops it. Okay, so Broly, yeah, instant switch to Frieza. Get him out of there. Get right back in. What do you think amongst Jgohan's team is going to be the main target for Ajax? Because Ajax definitely, he uses sparking the moment Frieza's in danger. He does not let him fall. He wants that clutch factor. What do you think about on Jgohan?
Although he does run 21, I still believe that Jgohan's best character is Vegito. If he's down to just his Vegito, he's still in the game. Well,
he's definitely got a lot of faith in it for sure. But right now, he has not had any issues with keeping this Gogeta alive as well. But he's going to bring a Labcoat. Level 3. All right, where are we starting?
He's going 6H.
Go to 6H?
6H.
All right, I'm going to believe. You had so much confidence in that. I'm going to believe you.
What did I say?
You got it. You got it.
6H to get hit, though. And we see Ajax, Fidelity, Spark. Take it to the corner.
Like you said, he doesn't like to let you have your turn back quick, but level 3 going to come out too.
At all.
Is his turn?
There's no bar for the mix-up, but we just go with 5L.
And you got to respect it regardless. It doesn't matter if Vegito's full screen or not. You have to respect the fact that he might just burst in on you, especially 5M might just show up on 5L. Good blocks.
Hit you with the crazy legs.
And so much. He doesn't anything else, and he still has no meter right now. But what a call on the switch!
Mío.
Still not enough to close it out, though. This finally, one's going to go down. That took a good while before saw anybody fall, but Labcoat is going to be the first one to fall here for Jgohan.
While we still got the fusions, I still think that this is a good team.
You were in a plenty good position. You got 4 characters on deck right here.
Yeah, you got 4 characters.
You got 2 of them right there, and there's also always a world where you somehow get that level 7 on the Gogeta 4, make things disappear, but at least you got the first hit.
Medium starter, and this is going to hurt. He's got the bar to burn, and we're going to see first Jgohan's mix.
That's going to be pain, like you said. All right, so vanish in.
Right.
Cross up. Oh, snake side!
I got hit.
Yeah, got cooked. All right, well, Vegito is going to fall. Answering right back is Jgohan, which is good because yesterday, after a very similar situation with Inzem, it started to fall apart quickly, and it seems like he's definitely woken up more.
We saw Jgohan crumble after he lost his first character, but here it seems he's keeping it together more. Chalk it up to tournament nerves or, just getting loose. Maybe it's just a familiar matchup.
It might be that thing of playing that, like the same player all the time, but doubling up on it, it's like, look, it doesn't matter if that's a big boy or not. He's always still going to be good at zoning. And here comes Broly. No grabs, staggers. Oh yeah, I don't disagree with that. Get out of there. You need to keep Gogeta alive. It's so stressful. I'm freaking out over here to see, but he gets caught. That's going to get him to 4. That's going to get rid of Broly. He only has Frieza left, and he doesn't really have a lot of meter to really abuse if he gets that level 3 up. Doesn't matter if you get the golden Frieza. You have to now get a hit confirm, force Jgohan to the corner. He doesn't have sparking available left to him. So there's still a world where he can get back in, but he needs to build up a little bit more. And instead, he's just going to go straight to zoning.
Ajax is very comfortable sitting in this position because the way he sees it, 3.5 bars, that's 12 pillars.
You're right. And he got the hit confirm off of it. Level 3.
We go with mix. There we go.
Empty jump low.
Classic Frieza.
Oh, doubling up on it. I don't need to spend anything extra. 1 into the 2, and now Jgohan on his last.
This is tough.
This is extremely scary. Oh, good backdash. Super dash. Nothing comes out of it.
Ooh, that was a great guard cancel.
He needed it. There's still nothing happens during the super dash either. A lot of stress on deck. This is only best of 3 territory, and the Dragon Rush comes through! And Ajax with the lean back in his seat, definitely a bit of stress relief off of that.
And
he gets the first game.
Face.
Oh yeah. Like
he really felt that.
The body language is definitely there.
Jgohan's very funny when he's gonna take a grab. He always reacts very viscerally. He jumps if he doesn't take the grab.
And that will get you frustrated a little bit too, but we're going to go run right back into the second match here, not wasting any time. Looking very similar to that start of Game 1.
Yeah, here we're going to end up in the corner. Super Saiyan 4 is going to have both assists on deck, so we're going to be here for a while. He's going to have to sit tight.
Oh my goodness. Actually taking the hit, almost, okay, it didn't work out for him. We said taking that hit, having him drop the combo. I do not care about your switch. He said better than one.
Ajax is finding a way out, and he can't. He's stuck here.
It's impossible half the time.
And he doesn't want to burn his spark early either, because how are you going to get out later?
Exactly, and he somehow got out of the situation. Vegito just came in, Reflect Bait was on deck, and he still walked away with Frieza getting out of the corner.
He knew what was coming. He didn't want to block that Frieza in the corner.
No, and gets the cross up though, so now it's his turn. This is a lot of damage on deck too. Sparking is there. Look at that meter. Oh my god, look at that meter gain.
Vegito, and here we go. Mid-screen, baby. Let's see where we go.
Chunked him for half a minute. I would not be surprised to see a pop Spark again. He's been so consistent with popping Spark on Frieza like all weekend.
It's character. Oh, and this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
He's getting called out on switches over and over again. Jgohan has full control right now.
Oh, and that's it for Vegito.
That's it, first one.
That's it for Vegito.
That's the first time he went for it too. He was holding on to it for a while. It was a good call too, especially being down a game right now.
Very good call.
He still has Sparking.
He still has his neutral characters. These characters say, "Nah, you want to come in? Nah, that's not happening."
Yeah, immediate Spark. You cannot afford to get caught right there. No bar on deck either. Backing up, but Jgohan's been so aggressive. Oh, here we go though. It's not going to be enough to take him out, but at least get level 3. What do you think he's doing?
He's going to go for command grab. Medium.
I think stagger command grab.
Oh, he already used that.
Dragon Rush. He stayed in air. Oh god, okay.
And we know Gohan wants to get his Gogeta out.
It's so stressful. Okay, speaking of command grab, I got my own. And it's just so stressful because of how often he's gone for overhead. You have to back up. And here comes Labcoat. Ajax is still doing his best, but this I don't like to kind of fade away from the idea somebody can make a comeback, but it's writing's on the wall. Writing's on the wall, Honey Badger.
This looks very similar to the last match. Let's see if Ajax can bring it back twice in a row.
Hey, Frieza has been the go-to pick. Immediate start, round start, immediate same way. EX, back off me.
With the rocks.
Hey, you got a lot of work to do.
Go.
Oh, good call on the jump out.
This is gonna hurt.
That's it.
That's not.
Yeah,
it's not gonna hurt.
That's a dead Frieza.
Over.
That's a dead Frieza. That's an even set. As long as Jgohan does not drop this combo.
We got a
there
match.
we go.
All
right. And Jgohan answered back without losing a single one. That's the biggest thing here.
Biggest statement.
That is huge, especially after that game 1 where you could see like he was just sitting in his chair, body language like, all right, I shouldn't have got caught by that. I shouldn't have got caught by that.
Yeah, he knew that if once he gets into his game, that's not happening again.
And stay calm, cool, collected. It matters so much to make sure you stay in, but immediate round start for Ajax is a good position for him. And the immediate reflect bait, that's so good. He doesn't have any assists yet. He's going to get them back in now. It's going to let him get extensions.
Oh, and the drop. Interesting drop.
My boy is pressing the big square button as well, getting out of the corners. I am not having this right now.
Excellent tech from Jgohan here. We're going to see him optimize it into the drop. Optimized drop.
Optimized drop pose, yes. We'll call it
we got those. Oh, the side switch.
Ajax is still, he's not too worried. Yeah, you weren't able to get to the level 3 yet, but immediate 2H. He is constantly switching. He knows he's switching now.
He knows that Fidelity wants to manage his health properly to keep all his characters healthy because he doesn't want to burn through that spark.
And that's what happened a lot in game 2 where he took so much damage off the constant switches. He's got to be very careful. Going for zoning right now. Catch him slipping. And he catches him slipping right there.
Jgohan slipping. That's such a nasty Frieza mix-up.
It's so good. And then you get the guaranteed switch out, level 3, and full health Vegito. Where's he going? Cross up. Oh, not today.
Beautiful shield. What an answer.
Jgohan has been just improving on defense each and every game, and Sparking is starting to disappear, but he's going to at least get the damage in where he can while it's still on deck.
While this won't kill, it'll be in a good spot because you swap in the Frieza, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has no way to get in.
He's got to chill back, relax, immediate Sparking yet. The moment that you see Frieza approach, do that reset neutral right away. Oh, catches. Oh, tries to triple up.
Frieza does not want to go in at all. He wants to stay away from that Gogeta.
Big damage right now, getting meter gain as well. Gonna cash out.
No level 3, but keeping the bar.
I don't disagree with
Beautiful
either. You
bait.
have Vegeta in the back too, but blue combos, not catching the tech. He didn't assume that he was gonna get hit.
Yeah, we take those. We take those.
Oh yeah, every day. Level 3 coming through.
Level 3, there's no bar, but you're in the corner. You gotta hold
Yeah,
this.
exactly. You're
No
already
spark on deck.
immediate wake up reflect.
Reflect.
He's been catching him on quite a few of those baits too, but Jgohan has been getting away with so many of those. I don't think I've seen Ajax 2H a single one of the swap-ins from Jgohan.
He's not anticipating the reflect into the call in. And here we're gonna see 21 recover some health, level 3.
All right, you have the history on these two. You've seen them a bunch. How are you feel like? Because Ajax has a minimal lead right now. I'd say it's not a super comfortable lead, but how are you feeling on like who in this position who like is gonna be better?
I think it's anyone's game. It's anyone's game still.
It's still definitely
It's still
anyone's game.
But in this position, I believe if Jgohan might have the lead, just slightly.
Oh, he's gonna get rid of Frieza here. So that's already one down. It took a long time, but one has finally fallen. Gogeta is at one interaction from being gone. Actually, for that matter, if he could get another bar in there, he's going to get the other bar. Vegito is also at one interaction from being gone, so it's not going to be that bad for Ajax to get back in this game. He's just out of range.
Dragon Rush. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
He's held on to it for so long.
And that's it for Vegito.
Instant answer back for Ajax, wasting no time whatsoever. One game apiece here. This matters so much. Remember, this is only best of 3 territory. You don't have any more chances past this
Every
point.
mistake is gonna hurt.
$2,000 pop bonus on the line. All these points for Dragon Ball Tour. You gotta keep fighting for your life. Doesn't matter. A super dash doesn't mean anything with the face of that.
Answering, he drops it.
Taking a look over there too. He had the deepest lean back in his chair when that happened.
On his face, but he's gotta stay calm. He's still in this.
Especially with Ajax with no meter right now. Both of them just fighting for any type of meter right now. You see him trying to move forward, but instant super dash right in his face.
Interesting choice here from Jgohan.
It's not gonna be enough to build.
It's okay. Is he gonna do it?
It might just be within range. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. So Broly is going to fall here too. Only, well, I say only Vegito left. Oh no, he's not. He's got the sliver. The magic pixel. Doesn't matter. Stays alive for only a short second.
And Ajax down to just Vegito, but all of Jgohan's team is one touch.
He's fighting for his life, and he gets hit by the overhead.
Oh.
No, only one bar, so he's gonna be fine. He's got to take one more after this. But
Guess for game.
Vanish out. Back off.
Oh, beautiful sword.
Max range.
What?
Last character, one apiece.
Dios mío.
Plenty of meter on Jgohan to vanish out and try and avoid getting mixed. He's got the guard cancel available if Ajax gets in. But Ajax, all he needs is one mistake on him. Both of them being so careful right now.
I'm holding my breath. It's so
I am so stressed out. I know.
Oh, there it is!
Finally catches one! And that's going to seal the deal! Ajax!
Fidelity takes it over Jgohan.
Oh my God, what an intense game number 3 to get further, just to get out of 7.
You can see it on their face that while they are frustrated, it's, you know, it's the homies.
Yeah, look, out here in Puerto Rico, fighting to prove yourself, show exactly how strong the region is, and defend the house. You're fighting each other to take each other out here in 7th place. It is so stressful, but what an intense last game there. I am so happy that you could have asked for a better ending to that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm still in bracket.
You're still in bracket?
I'm still in bracket.
Really?
Hey, I live so we talked about this. I live spiritually through him.
Right. You live viscerally through Ajax Fidelity.
Yes, but
actually, I thought Ajax Fidelity was commentating, so I was looking for Fidelity this morning.
It's like no, wrong one. But still, Ajax is still in bracket, going to take it out over Jgohan. Looks so much better, especially after yesterday falling to Inzem. We were worried about, you know, are you going to be able to rebound? Well, he did. Got that qualifier and then almost took it here.
Right.
But there were so many super dashes that were just left unpunished. So many switches that were left unpunished.
So many swap ins. You know, you had these health management that just was going unpunished, and well, you saw how that turned out.
Yep. Look, I know that everybody would like to prefer to have that be like whenever we talk about auto driving cars. Like, I want that because it goes everywhere, it does everything you need. But eventually at the end when you're in 1v1 situation to scramble. But look at
Ooh,
Jake Ryan over there. Commentator, no. Dragon Ball World Tour qualifier attempt right now over in the NA West. So
all he's missing is an intro song, and he's set.
He's a player for the people. He's a commentator for the people and a player for the people.
He's here to entertain and to win.
Granted, he does play Fusion, so I don't know how much more we can hype him up, but...
I can't hype him up.
Hey, look, like you said, smart financial decisions. But Jake Ryan is out here trying to continue, and he wants this because he's got that third at Texas
Got
Showdown.
the beautiful
look at
Ghibli
that custom work.
Howl's Moving Castle art. It's just fantastic cheap bucks art. Oh, did I say that?
Ooh, no,
Whoa. Got spirited away on the bottom.
No.
Hey,
Hey.
yo.
He really is playing for the people out here.
And he has I don't know if you've seen his arm, but he has a whole sleeve of just Ghibli art, and it's just beautiful.
Wait. Did he get the Astro Pad?
Oh, he got the Astro?
You've been you've been actively building this up.
Yo.
No. I swear Pred is building up a story here. I swear Pred is building up a story here. He forgot his Astro Pad. He's playing on Xbox all weekend. And after he goes to losers, all of a sudden, there is an Astro Pad
He awakens.
Shows up. So
he no longer has the controller debuff.
Oh my goodness. Well, actually, just a little confirmation of something too. I just realized that Fernie wasn't able to make it to this point because he was going to be playing against them, which is crazy because he plays Zamasu, and he was going to be here on Sunday, the day of the Lord, where he's at full power.
Yes.
And he backed out He backed out to let Jake get an attempt.
He said, you know what, Jake, you deserve
You got
to.
it. Look, like the Lord's blessing upon
The Lord's
you.
blessing.
All right, but
Dios te
now
bendiga.
we have Jake Ryan going against Legendary Pred. Stop looking at me like that. Stop looking at me like that. Avert your eyes. You gonna buy me dinner? What's up? Like,
He will buy you dinner.
he actually has.
He will buy you dinner.
We've been rooming this whole weekend.
Really?
I actually owe him now.
Oh,
But
ooh.
we have the next match coming up here, of course. It's losers quarters time, so this means that whoever falls here gets 5th place. But this is to continue to try and get those points. Like we said, 300 points on the line, $2,000 pop bonus here for the Dragon Ball World Tour event. And for both of them, they're technically kind of fighting to get that position because for Legendary Pred, he needs to get back to try and take out Inzem. Inzem is currently 2nd place on those rankings, so he has to get all the way back there to take him out. And shout out to the booth over there. Look at it. Okay, by the way, those cookies are delicious. You should definitely try those
That's
out.
Bimbo. They're fantastic.
I tried one. I tried some earlier, and I need more. Can you come over here? Get over here and bring us some more cookies. But this is going to be pretty stressful overall because, like we said with Pred, there's also Jake who is trying to get that. Jake has to get at least 3rd to get that.
There's no points for 5th.
Yep, there's none.
Nothing.
There's not a little
Congratulations,
hand.
medal.
Congrats.
Congratulations, a GG.
You stand on the stage, watch everybody else gets a better medal than you. But
Yeah,
so we have, like we said, the fusion's coming in for Jake, but for Pred, we have that Team Gohan, and of course 42. I don't know if they button checked yet.
Yeah, button check.
This is 100% a button check. Okay, there we go, confirmation. But how are you feeling about going to this? Because obviously Legendary Pred's Team Gohan has been an absolute menace to society for everybody for quite some time. How do you feel about Jake's attempt to go into this? Because that is going to be the problem you want to get rid of. And then I think after that, definitely Android 21. Labcoat being an issue, but I think 21 has been a monster clutch factor for Pred of late.
Definitely. I feel like Pred's shell, double mommy 21, is very strong. But Jake Ryan's running the meta, he's got Labcoat Vegito, he's got his way in. All he has to do is make sure that Vegeta 4 does his job and doesn't die.
Yep, I mean, keep the problem child stuck in the corner, get to level 7, make him explode. Now, I don't think he's going to be able to get to level 7 is the thing.
We'll see.
I mean, it could.
Jake Ryan has a tendency to go for very exciting options.
Yes.
Especially if you play him in casuals. He will Shenron you without any hesitation.
Yes,
and he will do it with a smile on his face.
Yeah, like we said, he's a player for the people. He knows what he's doing.
Even when the audience is just himself.
Actually, great. Think about this as well. The two of you had to play to get into top 8 yesterday.
Yes.
And what from in bracket compared to casuals was different about what you had to deal with Jake? Like, what was a little bit different by comparison?
Well, I unfortunately didn't get to play Jake in casuals. I was also TOing the event.
Oh, I thought you. Okay.
No, I didn't get to play much. But from what I saw in casuals, I feel like Jake played a lot more aggressive in bracket. He was able to use his assists well and capitalize on your opponent not either having the knowledge to check him or just not doing the right reactions. Like, I thought I could punish Gogeta for auto combo, and then he DP'd me, and I was like,
It's like, what?
you can do that? That's word for word what I said right there on stage. You can do that?
We're all learning together. We're going to learn who gets 5th place here. Like we said, Dragon Ball World Tour, $2,000 a pop bonus on the line here at First Attack's 10th anniversary. These two are fighting to try and continue to get those points for the World Tour qualifier. 300 points on the line, a couple points available, of course, for 2nd and 3rd, but one of these two falls here at 5th.
And no one here wants to get 2nd or 3rd.
No.
But it is what it is.
You're not first, you're last. But right now, we're starting things off immediately with Pred, pushing him all the way over the corner. Like you said, problem picture, Gogeta 4 is going to be a big part of his win. Every time I see Jake do well from CEO up to this point, it's always if his Gogeta does successful, and back when he played 21.
And here we have LegendaryyPred, the EX kicks. Arguably one of Gohan's best moves. What keeps him relevant in the neutral.
Yeah, everybody wants the challenge. Everybody wants to press buttons on it, and you don't. And also, Pred pressing all the correct buttons he would like without issue. He is going to get rid of Gogeta immediately.
A very fast Gogeta getting taken out, and here we have Jake just down to his shell, but still early. We're still in this.
But that's crazy that Pred decided to wait until Jake was up to go full power and get the Astro Pad. That's wild,
It's
bro.
the out-of-game mix-up. You have to surprise your opponent going into the match to throw them off their game, so then when they're sitting down to play, they're like, man,
I need somebody to go back and get an edit on when he walked up with the Astro Pad and have the yellow aura around him. Like, that's what I need to see that. Right now, Jake is...
here we have...
all right, well, he gets an opening, gets DR. He's got plenty to set up. He's going to go ahead and go for level 3 on my assumption, but I don't think that Pred bothers.
No level 3, he just goes for the reset into medium.
That was very incorrect. I thought he was going to hold off on sparking because Pred was impossible to open up a few times yesterday. I saw people hitting him down backing, and he never moved even for about 40 seconds straight. His defense was so on point.
Even with the controller debuff, he was still able to keep up his consistent defense. The iron wall of Pred that is so well respected in the American FGC.
That's what we've been seeing over time. That's how he got third to ECT, but right now he's getting opened up by Jake. Jake going to go ahead and get him over the corner. Won't be enough to set up for level 3, so he's going to have to... Actually, never mind. He's sending right back down. Reset Nooch.
Spin to win. And, after we saw Jake loses Gogeta, he's gotten clean hit after clean hit, and...
Jake is actually woken up heavy ever since losing that Gogeta. Pred has not been able to get basically a single neutral win for a while, but he gets a drop.
It's okay. We have good buttons. Oh, and he wins the mash. Jake Ryan's legendary mash.
That was without Vegito's backup, too. He was willing to still mash in that situation without guaranteeing that he was safe on the assist.
He bet his whole everything on that square button. And there goes 21.
Yeah, that's just within range. That's going to get rid of 21. What an answer back here from
and
Jake Ryan.
Saves the bar. And this is anyone's game right now. Jake with a slight health lead.
Yeah, all of a sudden I'm feeling way more comfortable about this position here because before, Jake just didn't get a hit, but it's fine. It's round start. You rebound, but he has rebounded so well. That being said, Jake did just get opened up.
Although Jake's team has the better neutral, the advantage is going to be based on who wins in this next situation.
No, oh my God, empty jump
Beautiful.
reflect bait, and he's gonna build plenty here to get rid of that 100%. Vegito is so dead right now. He's only got, look, Labcoat in the Dream still gets you back in pretty much any match. There's 4 bars on deck, actually 5 bars on deck, but how are you feeling about his chances? Because he answered back quickly with the Gogeta loss.
Jake Ryan can do this unless he gets hit by that.
Yep. Immediately has to deal with yet another mix. He's going to build up all the way to 3. Actually, just shy of 3. Okay, doesn't matter though. Blocking cross-ups. Jake just trying to find one opening. He's got to be so careful. Good reflect.
He needs to be really careful with these key blasts because one hit and that's it.
And for Pred too, it's like, I don't need to approach you. Like, I have 0 world where I have to approach you right now.
That was so risky. If Pred did light spin, it was over.
Oh my God, he finally gets it. He worked so hard to finally catch one gap from Pred. He's gonna get the level 3, get the knockdown. No sparkings available on Pred, so he's gonna have to guess correctly.
He's gonna have to guess correctly for his character.
Okay, so I was 4 for 4 at CEO.
Yes.
Overhead.
Dragon Rush.
Overhead. Overhead. But he doesn't get anything else out there. Oh, and he matches out. LegendaryyPred is going to get out of there, and he's going to go ahead and seal the first game. But Jake Ryan put up quite a fight to keep himself in that match after losing Gogeta so early.
Very long first game, yeah.
So, after rebounding like that, he wasn't able to reopen him back up after, but he still looked really good. He kept it close the whole time, and he's going to go right back into it. I don't even disagree. It's like, look, usually it's okay to take a second to pause, but Jake looks so good, and he's going to get opened up here. He needs to keep this Gogeta around. We didn't get to see it do anything last game.
Listen, now, all we can hope for is that he doesn't die as early as he did last game, and it looks like we're going to have a level 3 Oki right here.
He burned Sparking immediately last time, too, so is he willing to try and take the mix?
I don't think so. He doesn't want to lose his character as early as he did last time because he doesn't want to have to work as hard as he had to just equalize the game.
Oh, and he gets the Dragon Rush. Okay, so he's going to at least capitalize on this. He's going to get a good amount of damage here on the Pred. Pred was also willing to burn Sparking immediately as well when it was threatening Team Gohan. Curious if he's going to do that
Let's
here.
see if he goes for the bait.
Not even wasting a second. And instantly out of there, too, putting him right back in the corner. So even though Jake Ryan was able to get half health down, it didn't matter.
And while Pred has to use a Spark early, he does get Gogeta 4, and we are seeing Jake Ryan in a similar position to the last match. Can he collect himself and show us the same performance
I think he can. It's just, man, being in front of Team Gohan's assist, like, you just can't do anything. You got to chill. You let it rock, and you have to hope. And Jake didn't get through that one, but I think he can definitely get in. That's not going to be a good start for it, though.
Getting stuffed by the Majin 21 assist. And we're back in the corner, a very familiar place this round.
He's been spent, yeah, nobody puts Jake in the corner, well, except for Pred.
Except for Pred.
I think he wanted. I think
he wanted to dash in, but he did the dash a little too late.
Still walked his way out. Good tech again from Jake. So Jake, like after Gogeta disappears, Jake just levels up. It seems to wake up completely.
It's like, you took my character, I'm going to show you that I can do the same thing.
It's like, no, it's not just Gogeta. I got plenty. There's no bar on Pred, so he's going to have to try and stutter forward to hopefully build up that one.
Not only that, but he has to wait for the 21 assist to come back. It's his way in.
Yeah, and he came back in. He's still last corner right now. Got to respect.
6-second reset.
Instant sword. No, goes for
Spanish. Jailed.
Good tech again. This is looking very similar to yesterday when Pred was just impossible to open up a one-hit answer.
Grab.
I just saw, like, I look over, and Jake immediately, like, kind of like self-clapped his hands. Like, all right, come on, let's do this. We can still do this. You can see the mentality is still there for him right now, trying to keep his background alive.
Whips the 6-7, but gets the 5L.
So apparently Jake just needs to lose one character to become like, the player we know him to be. Like,
they're his Rock Lee weights. You know, he drops the character, he's like, all right, I'm awakened.
Actual Saiyan. He loses, and he gets better. But an auto-driving car coming in, like we said. And here comes LegendaryyPred once again. He has kept Jake here for so long. Level 3.
About to start paying rent in that corner.
Jeez. I better reduce it for how the landlord's been kind of mean this whole time.
Please renew my lease.
Jake is now going to lose Vegito as well. Jake's hopes and dreams of getting that second spot starting to wear thin as he's going to lose Vegito here. He still has Labcoat. He has 4 bars.
Labcoat and a dream.
Like you said, Labcoat and a dream. Android 21 is that a one-hit situation. You got to respect that.
Patience. If he had pressed anything there, he was most likely going to die.
If you were part of Square Button Society, we are all dead. We all went down there. Right now, Jake Ryan is going to get hit once again. He's going to have to take another level 3. He's got one more potential guess here.
One more shot. This is it. It's guess per game. This is it. It's either you're out at 5th or you move on.
One last shot. Blocks it, but doesn't block the second one. Doubling up on it, and Jake Ryan is going to fall. Handshakes out, and that is going to look at him. Listen, somebody take that moment, edit it with the yellow aura around it. I need to see it because now Pred is back at full power. But incredible job from Jake Ryan himself, commentating all weekend, playing all weekend, making an attempt to try and get even further in the World Tour. He's going to fall at 5th, so he's not going to get those extra points, but still quite an incredible show.
He did a great effort, especially against Pred, you know, who's one of one of the East Coast best, one of the U.S. best, and
One of the best in the
One of
game
the
right
best in the
now.
game.
I mean, I've you know,
combo breaker winner, consistent top 8 finalist.
third at ECT, only falling to Nitro, and I believe it was Yasha as well that knocked him in there too. So it's only the best of the best that are like keeping him just out, but he's becoming the best of the best time and time again. He's just improving every single time he's out.
Absolutely, showing everyone that commentators can play.
True enough. I
feel
was talking about Pred. I didn't say that, but Jake Ryan too, also proving that commentators can play as well. Hey, you know, still incredible job overall. That's not an easy task to do
Not
to
at
get
all.
through everybody here, and he's gonna fall at that spot. But still hope for Pred to try and get that spot. That's if he could ever get back through Inzem, though, because Inzem is currently sitting comfortably on the winner's side of Grand Finals. And, of course, big shout-outs to all of the sponsors here for this weekend. It's been such an amazing job that everybody's been putting out, all the booths that have been around, the Monster booth, we were talking about the Bimbo booth a little while ago. There's so many other setups that are going on around here, too. And big shout-outs to a lot of our other sponsors, of course, the Puerto Rico Tourism Company, Liberty, our internet provider, who actually are over there with the booth for a bunch of setups as well.
Providing Street Fighter 6.
Yes, which was a lot of fun watching Cola play yesterday. Banditech, which has incredible custom computers and setups over on the other side, just to the left of us here. First Bank, which is the first bank sponsor and the very first bank to sponsor the event here. So big shout out to First Bank, Walmart, and of course Atlantic University. So thank you so much for all of you who have been supporting, and of course Namco Bandai for the Dragon Ball World Tour. Right now, $2,000 pop bonus on the line, and trying to get, there's not many of these left. You only have so many shots to try and get that qualifying spot.
Absolutely, and
Oh, hey, it's us. Where's the camera? Hey, hello. Hi, Mom, on my camera.
Look at him. Let's follow Mono.
Following the man with the plan. Also, big shouts to Mono, of course, who was the reason why everything's going on, and like it's phenomenal. There's so many other tour events going on here too, besides just this one, and I'm glad to see all the support. I'm glad to see everything that's been going down, and we'll be getting into the next match momentarily. Of course, we just saw the losers quarters of LegendaryyPred and Jake Ryan. On the opposite side of that, we have Dekillsage and Ajax Fidelity. So I'm coming right back up on the stage, and also we're gonna see two Broly's.
Double Broly.
Double.
Not a common matchup anymore.
Wait,
But
hold up. Wait. Is this another time we're gonna see no fusion? Oh wait, no. Vegito's in there. Never mind. Vegito's in there. But we had one match today on top 8 where there was no fusions involved.
was it on the loser side?
That was Lucar and Dekillsage.
Right. Lucar, the low tier hero.
Yeah, we had like a jump back almost to like the early days. Where I saw 16, saw Team Gohan, Broly, and SSJ Goku.
Good old season 1.
I'm here for it, and also I'm here for Dekillsage. That's my goat. Look at him over there. It's like he's ready to take everybody out. He's so
ready to
calm and
go home.
collected. But that Lucar's defense is so
Start flashing
good.
the Beyblade in the back.
Oh, there he is. Say Lucar's floating around here somewhere, but Lucar and Inzem are sitting on winner's side, of course, in winners finals, waiting to take out each other and try and get that comfortable position in grand finals where you get that grand finals reset. There it is.
There it is.
The Hello
Kitty Beyblade.
Hello Kitty Beyblade. Zoom in.
Let's go.
Big shout outs to the Beyblade tournaments they be putting on over at CL, by the way. I love watching those. Like, it's phenomenal. They had one at CL Taku just recently, and I didn't get to catch the whole thing, but it's just so fun watching everybody come together to do that. We're just waiting for Ajax Fidelity to get back up here. I guess I'll just go sit down and like play. I'll play from here. I play Broly too, right? I don't play Frieza though.
Yeah,
That's
go
the
ahead.
one
You can stand
difference
there and
between
you
the two of us
can
is
swap
that
each
I am
other
not a zoner. I like holding forward. I hold
Yeah.
forward, he holds back. He hides in the
Yeah.
corner, I rush, and that's why he's over there and I'm sitting here. But we're going to see. This is going to be interesting because when it comes to the lineups, you have Broly on point on one side, you have Team Gohan on point on the other side. So mobility versus command grabs, and then at the back end, you're switching things up with having to deal with something like Frieza with the install, and then you have Goku, who was the anchor for so long. The anchor.
Everyone was playing Goku back in
He's
season
back.
2, and now he's
His
back.
legs work again.
His legs
He
work.
can walk. His 2M is.
He still has heart disease, but we take pills
I
for
popped
that.
off really like bad yesterday when I saw a 2M hit, and like it was off of a layered mix. I'm like, oh, it felt so good. It felt so good to see again. But the thing is that Vegito's still there for Ajax, and no matter which way you look at it, Vegito will be one of those big problems. Frieza has been a menace for pretty much everybody. How do you think Ajax is going to approach dealing with Dekillsage's team?
While some of the characters that the Dekillsage plays are out of meta. I think that Ajax knows all these matchups well enough that he shouldn't feel nervous.
Yeah.
He understands how to play against these characters, but they're still solid characters, and they're, they have their options to be scared of.
Yeah, yeah. The main thing is just like keeping composure. Like I said, both of these two are very talented, very strong players who are currently fighting just to not get fifth right now. We have game number 1 here, immediate shoulder rush. It's like, no, I am not letting you kick. I'm not letting you get auto combo started. I'm going to instantly make sure that you are in the corner.
Ajax Videl with the first pickup, and here we have our first Oki setup.
Actually teching up to make sure he gets away from the grabs. Doesn't matter though. He's pushed him right back down. Oh,
that went through it.
Oh, he's able to at least walk himself out of the corner with that and gets the bait to have starter. Gonna go ahead and carry him all the way over. Look at that damage just rack up so fast. There's Dad in the back corner. I'm sorry, wait, that's not Piccolo. Well, he's gonna knock him down. And actually not knock him down, he's gonna reset Nooch.
He's gonna reset neutral. He's like, I wanna show you I can be your own game.
Yo, oh, Classico Super Dash too. Okay, we are really taking it back right now. Super Dash coming through. That's going to go ahead and get rid of Ajax's Broly immediately. After Ajax round started correctly. He out-pressured him and walked into the corner. Dekillsage's defense is just uncrackable sometimes.
And we're getting a lot of stray hits without any confirms here, but there goes the good old medium. The good old, I'm going to grab you.
Some staggered grabs, man. Like, it's so scary because you want to move and then you just get hit by Team Gohan in the back. So you can't. You have to stay put. And Dekillsage,
run up, grab.
run up, do it
grab.
to him. No fear. Say, look.
Smash on me. I dare you.
Press buttons.
Ajax down to his Frieza, best character. Still has Spark, 4 bars. He can bring this back.
Yep, and he smartly at the beginning immediately making sure he switches over. Don't waste any time. Don't try to check it. But what a punish from Dekillsage, wasting no time. It's like, that's cute. You're golden? Okay, but I'm already golden myself.
Goku. Locks him down with the Broly assist.
He immediately vanished for vanish, and he gets opened up once again.
Match.
He's wasting this entire time right now. He won't fall just yet, but he is making all of this just mean nothing. Gonna pretty much drag away to level 3. All right. Oh, okay. Well, this is where Frieza becomes a problem. As soon as you get the hit confirmed, as long as you don't drop these, there's so much damage on deck.
And we get these golden loops, 3 opening to the corner.
Yeah, full loops all the way over. He chunked him for like 80%. That's the right call too. It's like, look, this Spark immediately, waste all of this. Sparking is now gone on the Ajax, so it doesn't matter anymore.
He has to keep in mind that Golden Frieza is going to run out.
Yeah, its time is running short.
But he's not going to get that chance because Dekillsage is going to take the first game.
Dekillsage immediately getting game 1 in a dominant fashion at that too. Like, was
this
not
is so cool. I didn't know Goku could do this until I got hit by it yesterday on stream. Like, you can do that? You can level 1.
I didn't want to bring this up because you are here, but I do have to point out that Dekillsage does have the only perfect on stream this weekend.
Yes, well.
And that's why you have rejoined me
yes,
here.
That's why I'm here on the commentator desk.
Well,
Do not let my performance yesterday indicate my skill level.
Well, you've been putting out a bunch, and right now, like you said, you have a lot of history with this. And watching Dekillsage, when Sage goes off, things get bad. What does Ajax need to do to get back into this?
Ajax needs to keep it together. He needs to be patient. I feel like he's challenging Dekillsage in a situation where Dekillsage has the opportunity to punish his choices.
And something that Ajax did a lot in the previous set was he switched often, especially after game 2, often. And
Jgohan wasn't punishing his switches, and he might have gotten comfortable with the idea that, okay, I can tag my characters in and manage my health. Well, Dekillsage is not going to let you do that.
No, not at all.
He's going to be looking out for it, and he's going to make sure that it hurts.
Yeah, that was a good tech, though, on the Dragon Rush show. Ajax, he was up like that's 2. And then you are going nowhere. I saw everybody in the crowd put their hands up. I was like, come on, man. Like, let my boy out. Let my boy live. Right now, Broly is going to fall, wasting no time whatsoever, guaranteeing that he gets just enough bar. Now, already enough damage, too, even just with Team Gohan outright, that level 1 doing so much damage. But Dekillsage has complete control again. You do have Vegito on deck, though.
Ajax could have outlasted the spark. He would have been in a good position to make it back, but this isn't looking good.
Yeah, that wasn't, like, he had nothing to protect him either, too. Frieza was already on cooldown. Now Frieza on cooldown once again. It has the spark. You have the spark here. You haven't got a single hit on the Dekillsage, and Dekillsage once again is going to basically waste that spark, immediately reacting to the vanishes. He's not letting him out.
Combo.
Oh, now respecting the kicks once again. Ajax getting caught multiple times on the switch and just outright. And Vegito's sparking is basically almost gone.
Gone. That's it.
Wasted time. So even though he doesn't fall, oh my!
Patience on the Dekillsage,
How?
baiting the Dragon Rush.
How is he? How is he this good? How is he this good? Just waiting, sitting there, chilling, knowing that he was gonna get him to freak out because he teched the throw 2 times in a row. So you're probably scared he's gonna go for it again. Now the Dekillsage is up 3 characters to 1. Ajax fighting to not get knocked out here at 5th.
It's not looking good here at all, Ajax.
And I believe that if I remember correctly, yeah, this is
Whoa.
Ajax. Fidelity is the final representative of Puerto Rico here in top 8 as well. So he's trying to keep this bracket run alive, and he's getting at least a level 3 right now. Can he open him up? Overhead. He did that earlier to try and double up on 2, but
neutral.
Yeah, Sage keeping himself safe with it too. Put out the Broly assist and make sure you can safely switch in. And now Goku's out. Your one option to get rid of like Team Gohan is basically done, because now you have to go into a zoning where you really don't want to play.
Ajax just can't go in unless he gets a confirm off of these straight hits like we're seeing right here, where he brings Goku back to the corner.
He's got a little bit of life in him.
Let's
he is
see what he
holding
goes
on.
for.
Like I said, this is the character he wants to keep alive the most. He does not want to let him fall. Let's get some damage on the back.
Back to the corner. And though he has no bar, he can still hold his own.
Oh, and he gets a Dragon Rush too. You're right, he's holding his own. He's keeping it together here. So even with no bar, back against the wall, absolutely seeming like everything was done, all he needs to do is get rid of Team Gohan. That or just keep Broly locked down, which is not the easiest thing. Team Gohan's assist off deck, but he gets caught.
And we're reminded why Broly is such a good matchup into Frieza, because of Broly's Ki Blast Supremacy, Broly's shield, and this is not good for Ajax. This is guess for game here, ladies and gentlemen.
It puts up the shield immediately. Oh! Challenging him on the command grab. Nothing comes out of it. No reflect.
What an interaction.
We were saying before, even with the zoning that Frieza has, you're dealing with the big body with the zoning himself. He gets in, but nothing comes out of it because he has the armor up, shoulder charge. Did he run up? Oh, he gets a finish. Okay, wait a minute. Now Team Gohan is out all of a sudden. Ducks the disc. Jumps over. Oh! And he catches up with the auto combo at the end. And Ajax did his best to stay alive as long as possible.
What a punish.
But what an amazing punish, like you just said, from the Dekillsage. That is, when things start to derail in those positions, it's so easy to freak out. It's so easy to start panicking because, like, wait, Ajax is like not letting me get hit. He has no bar, Honey Badger. He has nothing going for him. Nothing at all.
Nothing.
But he made it work all the way up to that point.
Built the bar, just kept confirming off of these neutral hits, off of his special attacks, and, well, it was a good try.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. A phenomenal attempt from Ajax, who's going to fall here at 5th, the final representative of Puerto Rico here in Dragon Ball FighterZ Top 8 to try and keep getting those points for, like we said, the Dragon Ball World Tour. So many points on the line, $2,000 pop bonus attached to it. Like, trying to keep yourself alive, but Dekillsage, even after not playing a bunch, still coming back in and cooking.
Party game era, and he's still making top 4. It goes to show what kind of player he is, what kind of consistent, high-level player Dekillsage is.
I think he already has 2 medals this weekend as well. He won Melty. He won Multiverses with Pred.
Yes, they won 2v2.
Yeah, he's still here. He's still here with this, trying to keep himself, trying to keep it going.
Trying to get 2 medals and a trophy. We have these beautiful first attack 10th anniversary golden
True enough,
trophies.
we have the cameraman running around anywhere to show off these trophies. I want everybody to take a look at these trophies when we get a second. But that is going to line up the losers semis portion of bracket, who they will fight for 4th, and also to find out who the winner of that match will be fighting post this winner's finals, because we have Inzem and Lucar that will be coming up next.
Be running a Beyblade on stage.
Wait,
a Beyblade first to 2?
Are they all my god! Wait, is this happening? Oh my god, they're doing this. we're making.
Listen.
Wait, stop showing it off. Spin it. Let it rip.
Lucar doesn't play 21, but he still spins to win.
Who got it? Who got it? And Lucar gets it. Lucar wins the Beyblade. Best of 1. Jamal go sit down, man. The play car, Lucar takes it. You know, that deserves points right there. That by itself deserves
10
points. 10 points to Lucar. So, Lucar is going to get ready to sit down, like we said, you know, low-tier hero. Also, a defensive monster. I brought this up yesterday because it was an interesting fact that I found while I was looking back at some of Lucar's matches, because I wanted to figure out whether he was still playing 16 post having to pick up Labcoat when you had to back a combo breaker. Acoustics had a very interesting fact. Lucar has the most timeouts in HOC history.
Does he?
Yeah, so which is not, you don't see them super often in this game.
Hardly
so,
timeouts anyway.
Yeah, that's a testament to the defense and also the willingness to commit to defense from Lucar, because he plays a very weird team.
He does. He plays a very unconventional team, very off-meta team. But he makes it work, you know. He
does.
His team might make no sense, but he beats the sense into you.
Yeah, we're looking at winners finals right now where we got 2 fusions in 21, and on the opposing side we have Videl, Android 16, and UI Goku. Like, it's such a different lineup compared to what you're used to seeing. This is not normal behavior, but I'm here for it because it's fun. It's fun when you see someone like come out, and he also, it's not like he's unfamiliar to this territory. He got top 16 at CEO 2021,
yes.
The December one. I don't remember how if he was at the latest one.
He's been getting 9th at some of the last 2 majors, like East Coast Throwdown, Texas Throwdown, but he got 3rd at CO Taku, so we'll see if he can replicate his results or go even further beyond.
Guaranteed top 3 right now, guaranteed top 3 at minimum in this position, so definitely doing well. And he's a big fan of the Blade. All right, so we're going to get that walk-up right now. Like he said, winners finals is around the corner. I see Inzem making his way towards the stage. So, this is still technically a battle to try and get more points for NA East, because we mentioned it before. Even though Inzem is right over Pred right now, both of them behind Nitro, Lucar is currently in 9th in the points leaderboard on NA East. So 300 points would help quite a bit.
Absolutely. Lucar came here with the purpose of getting that qualifier, and he wants to make sure that Pred and Inzem don't.
Yeah, like we're all been looking, like we looked at that winner semis earlier as like one of the most important matches of top 8, because that guaranteed that one of the 2 of them had to fight from 5th place up, guaranteed to at minimum try to get back to that qualifying spot. But Lucar hovering as well on the opposing side of that, saying, look, that's fine, y'all do your thing. One of the 2 of you is going to make it easier for me because I only need to take out potentially one of you now.
If you slip, I'll catch you.
Yeah, Lucar actually preying on their downfall.
Yeah, but you got to give it to Inzem as well, because he's been grinding the
Yes.
online tournaments to make sure that he can also get points.
Yep, exactly, because remember, it's not just the offline events. You have the online events too, and Inzem taking full advantage of that, getting all the way up to 2nd, because it's not like Pred's been going to a bunch. You know, 5th at EVO, 3rd at ECT, and all the performance as well, like you said, Combo Breaker champion. But Inzem's still in the lead. Inzem's still just in front of him, and it's only, I think it's like a 60-point difference too. It's not much.
They're at each other's necks there on the leaderboards.
Yeah, and it's and then you take a look over at NA West, and it's like, oh, hi Zane. And
like hi Zane, and then he's like on the mountain,
400 points to Zane, and then like it's Zane's kingdom, but just below that. So it's a 70-point tie, if I remember correctly, between 2nd place right now. So that's why Jake was so close, because he does have 10 points, but if he got to 3rd, I think that's 75 points.
Would have pushed him above.
Yeah, so he would have just gotten over. So things are getting interesting as we're getting closer to the World Championships.
We're closing up our bracket here. We got our top 4. And ready for our winners final.
Yeah, we got Team Fusions versus Team what? On the other side.
Equipo Humildad, Team Humble.
Yes. Hey, but you know what? He's anything but with the way that his mix-ups come through. I love watching how clean he is with his mix-ups with Videl. He makes his character look so clean. That assist from Android 16, the B assist, you can fall asleep sometimes not realizing those rocket punches are coming towards you, and then you just get caught, and all of a sudden you have taken a full trip over to the corner, and you have to deal with EX mix from Videl over and over. But we're going to start winners finals right now. Best of 5 territory. Let those intros rock here at the Dragon Ball World Tour event to try and get that coveted spot of a qualifying position in NA East.
I just realized that Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta doesn't get embarrassed during the dance.
True. Well, I mean, in that position when they had to, It's pretty stressful. Omega Shenron was staring them down, but then they toyed with him. They could have been done right there. They could have been done right there if they stopped playing with the confetti. But speaking of said confetti, I don't know if we're going to be able to see that lined up too much here in this matchup because Videl is constantly on the move. Here we go. Game number 1 of Winners Finals. Best of 5 territory now here at First Attack.
Quite a hard character to lock down, and, you know,
I say, if the proof is in the pudding.
Right there.
Right there.
I don't even have to say it.
And even their air-to-air trades are so scary to deal with because of
Command
EX
grab.
kicks.
That is such a hard command grab to look for because you have Videl's mix-up being based on her flip, and her cross-up is also based on her flip, and to add a command grab to that.
Yeah, and we just saw Inzem get punished hard for attempting to counter. Like, well, you're not going to get that too often on Lucar because he's going to be approaching from the air a majority of the time.
And that's it for Gogeta.
Complete domination off Vegito start and all off of an attempt just to try and counter him. Like, look, stop swinging. Said no.
Lucar off to a great start here.
Now, Inzem is been one of the most impossible people to get any characters going on this weekend. Even Pred struggled with that a little while ago. So the fact that Lucar just got that so quickly is such a huge message being sent already.
Doesn't capitalize on.
Didn't believe in the hit confirm.
Didn't.
It's like, wait, really? Why'd you let go here?
We usually see.
Here's 16. I say he's got.
Oh my God.
That's just another Goku over there, but it doesn't matter. Didn't pay attention, and here comes. Whoa! Didn't really get anything out. Okay, so this happened. This happened in winners quarters too. Inzem dropped a bunch of combos to start the round, and then he figured it out, but it took a while. And Lucar is trying to take advantage of that.
Beautiful cross out after the empty vanish.
There we go.
And here we're going to see Lucar just build the 3 bars. And
oh my God, reads the tech down! You got so mixed, reads the tech down, snatches him up. Level 3, he still had sparking, so at least he gets to stay alive, but what an option from Lucar.
Guard cancels off with a plus special beam.
Yeah,
that's plus on reflect. It's plus on reflect. If you reflect, it's
so good, it's changing up the word.
Hit.
I got Inzem is hunting for any type of answers right now. It's only Vegito, so he's going to continue to vanish through, and Lucar giving him a lot of respect right now. Didn't have much meter really to do anything up. Couldn't guard cancel out. He's going to get caught. Inzem starting to he's trying to band-aid the situation as much as possible. He's going to at least be able to get level 3 here. Actually, is he going to build it up? He built it up, so he's going to get rid of 16. I lied. I am a whole liar. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He still goes it out afterwards, but that was almost so bad.
Lucar's still in the lead health-wise, but Inzem's team has just such better options in neutral, but that doesn't matter when you get command grab like that.
He's so good at it. He's constantly catching people off guard with the command grab.
And what a cross-up! What a cross-up.
We started the match talking about how he will constantly cross you up. He's such a menace at it, and he is building up slowly and backing off, realizing, look, I don't really have the meter. I don't have Goku on assist.
He gets both of them. Vegito, 1 touch, 1 pixel away from death, and Android 21 goes down.
I just saw Inzem put his hand up in there like, what, are you kidding me? Like, but it's specified, so you have time to come back. But
frustration, you got to keep it in check, or else this will be a very short set.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Inzem is definitely one of the few people who I would put in a position, though, where he could still win this.
He is no stranger to high-tension situations as both an FGC Pro and a Gears of War Pro.
Oh, he tried to stay on the same side to go for the, yeah, I expected a cross-up, but doesn't matter. Lucar staying on defense, though.
Vanishing for the jail, and here we have just for your character.
Just simple overhead, done deal. And Lucar, we mentioned it before, but it bears saying again, he is so difficult to open up. His defense is so good. So when you get stuck in a position like that where you have someone who's forced to have to approach to get back in the game, especially off of just 1 touch, it's so scary. But round start already, immediately punishing the Gogeta again. Gogeta 4 has been the least played character in top. Immediate read on the switch too.
Beautiful punish. And here we have Lucar in his favorite position in the corner.
Oh my God. Lucar, calm down. Lucar, calm down, please. Inzem is struggling and reads him on the technical super dash. You are not getting away from me. Where do you think you're going?
That's it for 21.
21 is already going to fall. He did the best he could to keep Gogeta alive. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. This could be huge.
Didn't believe.
this actually might be such a big deal if he, like, you swap out Labcoat here, bring in Vegito, let that health go back on, or for that matter, you could bring in Gogeta too.
This is Inzem's chance to get his momentum back.
Here we go, brings back in Vegito. Everybody still, excuse me, not Vegito, Gogeta, keeping everything that was still in his, like, in favor. Yeah, you know what, honestly, Spark there, just to stop what Inzem has started, because he woke up
Inzem
very
didn't
quick.
want to block there either. Quickly sparking and uncharacteristic drop.
Yeah, actually, not familiar territory from what we've seen, but Bolt Sparking is now off the picture, so you have to hold every mix. You have to watch out for, oh, doesn't even go for it, just goes for a straight up DR. Send him back down.
We go level 3. He's gonna go for overhead into flip.
Cross up.
Cross up. Cross up 16.
Oh, actually, never mind. He wasn't out of corner. I thought he was just out of corner. So still, Inzem. Oh, same side.
Cross up.
So good on Inzem, catching him off guard. So nobody's fallen yet. After everything that has happened, no character has actually fallen yet.
Still 90 seconds in and all teams are present. But here, Inzem will get the good
he needs to get rid of Videl. He goes for the cross-up, switches
Doesn't
out though,
punish.
wasting no time. Not really able to capitalize either. No bar on deck for Inzem, so he's got to work with what he's got. He does hit.
He's gonna hurt 16.
And 16 was close to getting knocked out there too. He can't afford to let him get hit on assist again, and you need that rocket punch in the back.
He could have killed the assist right there, but the guard cancel managed to save his character, and Lucar getting the Dragon Rush, surprising Inzem's.
How many grabs is Lucar getting? He's getting so many between Videl's command grabs, between 16's grab, and then the DRs. He's just non-stop grabbing Inzem.
It's been at least 6 so far. And Inzem's Vegito's gonna go down here.
That is such a huge win because Vegito was the one that was not touched. Vegito was the one that was trying to hide and stay healthy. You needed that assist, and now he's gone.
The powerhouse, he's the neutral assist, he's your ticket in, and now you have to hope that Lucar makes a mistake.
Yeah, you got to somehow try to, like, you have to, whenever 21 is off deck, let's say you see him running right now, you have to play an honest neutral game while she's gone, which is not what you want to be doing when you have the defense of Lucar. Look, he's not moving. There's no reason for him to move. Good blocks, though, and he fell asleep. Again, you have to think about when there's going to be another shot. Those rocket punches are so good.
And it also doesn't help that 16 is such a niche character. Not so many people play him, so you know you don't get many chances to get used to the matchup.
Yep, House Flash giving him the magic pixel, and he's gonna get the two. Oh, he doesn't follow up though. Another drop combo from Inzem. Oh, that time he gets it though. Okay. Rebounded, but that could have been so bad.
A long play, Reseto Kaiwa.
Yeah, the American reset, but with like many extra steps.
And here he gets to pick up off a 21 assist. Good confirm, and we're back in the corner.
All right, Inzem trying to make this work. Like I said before, it's not in familiar territory.
Keep the Gogeta 4.
I don't disagree with it. I think you're in a better off position. Oh, the reflect bait! Oh my God, and Inzem is working back from just the magic pixel right now to get himself all of a sudden back into a lead. Momentary lead, but he's going to have Gogeta in the back at least still, but he disappears if he comes in.
Lucar down to just his Videl, and while this is not the worst matchup, it is if you get snuffed by Gogeta assist, and now Lucar has to deal with this pressure in the corner. This is going to be a soft knockdown, sliding knockdown.
Paying attention to spin the wind in the skies, not keeping an eye out for the assist at the bottom. Waiting for another one. Good,
beautiful tech.
Great tech. All right, Lucar going for cross up.
Doesn't block overhead.
All right. So many people got hit, and he doesn't get anything out of it. Lucar's got to win back. Oh my God, what a call from Inzem. He knew, he held on. The last time he went for an attempt like that was round 1 at the start when Gogeta got cooked.
Lucar basically killed himself by getting the hit on the shield, because if it had done nothing, the shield would have been like a whiff, and you have to hold that recovery.
That was...
You have a set.
What an incredible comeback from Inzem, and now the 2H as well. Look, when you come back on a game like that and you win after Gogeta was basically non-existent on health, you feel so good about the next game, and it is continued.
Here he believes in the confirm, doesn't drop it like we saw last match, and we have Lucar back in the corner.
You cannot afford to drop combos, especially against Lucar. It's so hard to open up consistently as is. Lucar gonna spark. He's not trying to deal with that.
That's the hit off of Gohan. Here we have 16 in the corner, his favorite spot.
Looked like he was. It actually looked like he was trying to get a down back in there to bait that out. It looked like he had the read on it, but it doesn't matter. Sparking's now gone for Lucar, so he's going to have to hold all of this.
Lucar builds his bar, and though his bar goes down, he gets the level 3 Oki.
So much damage. He
Has
took
the
like
bar.
80% and a mix.
The bar to burn, and he has to hold this.
Oh my God, catches him again. Inzem has woken up.
Such a nasty option. It's so great because it stops your momentum.
Yeah, and he hadn't gone for that
And
either.
catches jumps.
The past, I think, 3 times that he had the setup, he stayed same side. He never went cross-up. So, like, Lucar was not ready.
And neither was Inzem here with his command grab back in the corner.
Only one
And
bar, so not
we
much.
have
Oh, EX legs. They're going to do it to get out, and you're going to get caught in the middle of it. Now
And
he has
leg.
corner.
Gets the re-jump off of the tag in.
And he's going to build the bar, too. Doesn't even need to
Videl.
use it. Well, best of 5 territory again. I know I've said it quite a few times, but this is the first time so far, Honey Badger, where we've seen Lucar now buried into this position where he has to make this comeback.
Down to his UI, arguably one of his best character and his strongest anchor. You know, I'm pretty sure he'd rather have UI as his last character than either of.
Which is crazy considering we've barely gotten to see the UI. Like, with the little bit of time we've seen it, he's taken, most of the time he's taken damage in the back. But now we get to see it actually try to pull that full picture. He does have the comeback factor here. He has plenty of meter.
Patience.
Inzem, I'm doing this.
Jab.
Walks across
Good
up.
block.
Once again, teching too. Inzem is now teching way more Dragon Rushes and catches him on the Key Blast.
Thought that he was going to dash in, but Inzem punishing him with this.
Just every bit of damage is not something you can afford to take
Jump
right now.
setup, and he waits it out with the
Spin to win, but you had Gogeta in the back ready to cover just in case. That's 2 times now. Lucar has made an attempt to try and do something after the spin. It does not matter.
Will we see a debuff? Will we see the first debuff of this tournament?
And so far, Lucar is just down, backing in, turning perfectly fine, and he gets out.
Believes in the square. Believes.
Right, opportunity here for
Not to
Lucar.
use his level 3.
The opportunity did not exist. Oh!
Using Dragon Rush. As soon as he saw Vegito, he yacked it.
It was so good, instantly getting through, because it's already scary enough dealing with Vegito being the back there, but he knew, and that's going to end the the Labcoat 21. So, Lucar not done yet. This is a similar position to what we saw Inzem with a minute ago, and now Lucar doing his best attempt to do the same thing. Like you said, if you had anything in the back, you got to be happy that at least that's the UI Goku still left. Instantly caught the round start.
That's it for round 3.
I just saw Lucar put his head so far back. It's like, are you kidding me? But, hey, he had the safety net, and it's a risky situation, but he still went in, and now he has a safety net as well, being up 2-1 in the set.
Match point for Inzem, and we'll see if Lucar can keep his composure, going back to character select, you know, take a breather. We'll see if it'll help.
Hey, you need to sometimes, especially after something like that, when you had that, when you got caught round start, instant overhead, you weren't expecting it, you're just sitting like, man, come on. Don't run right back into the match after having like that, man, come on moment, because you need to recoup. You've been playing well. You, yes, he got the run back on you in round 2, and you were making an attempt at it in that 3rd one there with the Goku. The biggest thing is that Videl got dealt with the start this time. You weren't able to get rid of his Gogeta immediately. So, think about it, cool down, your defense has been on point, you got this. That being said, Inzem didn't drop combos that game.
Yeah, he looks like he's, you know, shaking off whatever it was that was bothering him. Now we can see him do the gameplay that we're used to seeing from him. But we'll see how this match goes. Match point for Inzem.
Yep.
Let's get in.
Game number 4, like you said, match point for Inzem, trying to get that comfortable spot of winner's side grand finals to make sure that anybody who gets to him later, he's got time to work with, but that assist covering so much range, and it gets in. Round start, win goes to Lucar.
Uses the key blasting properties of that Rekka to just go in and disregard Vegito call. Beautiful call from Lucar. And he picks up a 6M here, and we're going to see hopefully the end of.
He's gonna build up the 3.
He's gonna optimize it. He does.
That's gonna be enough to take out Gogeta. So once again, similar situation. Every time Lucar's been in a comfortable spot, it's when he has deleted that Gogeta immediately.
Very important for his game plan, because if Videl loses the point war, that's an uphill battle for Lucar, you know, pushing the Greek tragic boulder up the hill. That's Lucar if he loses Videl.
And once again, that B assist from Android 16 being such a menace to Inzem's life right now. Gonna not get anything out and respect the kicks that time. Last time he got caught for trying to go up there and get that and got air to air for it.
Lucar showing a greater deal of patience this round than last, which is good.
You give a respect to, he knows, like, look, I can't afford to press anything. Inzem already tried to catch him with the 5M mix-up, and good blocks again. He is not getting opened up. That was a solid 15 seconds of not getting hit. Brilliant.
He's believing in his defense, and he gets the guard cancel here.
Lucar literally refusing to be hit, refused to get caught. Any mix-ups didn't matter, and now it's his turn.
Locks him down with the flip. But he's down his assist. He only has so many options left here before he can reset back into neutral.
Yeah, that was also good on Inzem, not falling for the stagger pressure either, but he does catch Goku.
Gets the re-jump. Where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go?
He went cross-up sword last time. He stayed same side team 3 times in a row. Empty jump low. Oh, overhead. All right, never mind. Well, doesn't matter. Nothing really comes out of that.
Can't even punish it with Beyblade.
Catches him, but he's not really able to do much out of that situation there, so he's got to let it rock. Like he's at least putting block pressure on.
Good counter vanish, gets him in the corner and gets the 5L firm.
I see Lucar popping sparking. I see him trying to dip out. He's not going to want to try and deal with Vegito.
He'll want to maintain his team composition.
Yep. Absolutely not trying to deal with that right now, especially having no meter does not work. You can't guard cancel out, you can't try to dip out, but now both of them on cooldown, yeah, reset Nooch immediately.
It's a matter of just relying on Gohan and wait for 16 to come back, or switch into UI and change the matchup.
It's been a while since we've seen like a straight up hard tag switch out too from Lucar. He doesn't do that often unless he knows that you're falling asleep on the idea. Now level 3 coming in for Lucar. I think Inzem might actually pop it here too. I
can see him popping it too. He will not want to lose 21, especially in this situation.
And he waited! Lucar knew he was going to pop it!
The patience from Lucar waiting for that spark.
Last game too, Lucar was trying to get down. And with the tech, where are you going? Where are you going? Your sparking means nothing to me.
Stay here.
He's going to build the bar too. He only has 1 though, so it's not going to be enough to do get rid of Labcoat, but it's still been his turn. He has built, wait a minute, he built so much off of that. Oh, he almost got to read on it again.
No punish off of that vanish.
That's also, by the way, there's 7 Dragon Balls.
There's 7 Dragon
Balls. There's 7. There's 5.
I didn't realize J5 was playing.
There's 6 bars on Inzem's side, so just saying.
We'll see Shenron.
Will we see Shenron here today? Because it could happen. It's possible. Oh, he's building the 7. Okay, he's got to do. He tried to do that to stay safe.
The beam and punishes with 5H off of the reflect, and Inzem down to his Vegito.
Okay, Honey Badger, if he gets a hit, Shenron can show up. This could happen. We could be looking at Shenron show up here at First Attack's 10th anniversary if Inzem can get the opening, but he's going to have to keep himself safe.
Vegito gets 1 5LL, that's it.
Oh my God, scoops. Where's he going? Cross. Okay, missed out.
Misses it. He misses it a little low, but he's still here. Jails.
The defense once again, and he catches him on the switch. So Inzem's hope to try and potentially use that might not be here. He gets him again over to the corner. Does he get out is the question.
Not a good spot for Inzem. And though he has 7 bar, he has to hold this.
And he calls him out so hard. He knew. He read him so many times. He caught him on the sparking read. He caught him on the tech up and out. He caught him on the re-jump attempt. And at the end, he catches him trying to dip out with guard cancel. Lucar woke up so heavy. That pause mattered a lot. And now we have game 5.
Now we see Inzem going back to character select, hoping to get that same composure that Lucar got. You know, Lucar lost momentum after such a dominating first round, but he lost it in the middle of the second round, which is very disheartening, especially seeing how round 3 went.
Yes, and this creates an interesting scenario. If Lucar does take out Inzem here, and Pred gets to losers finals, that means that they're only that one of those two only gets third place tops for points. So that will create a good gap between the two of them on whoever takes that, depending on whoever walks away, of course, for win. And that's if Lucar can shut this down. And we're seeing an order switch now. We're not going to have to go Gogeta at the front because it keeps getting dealt with.
What a drop from Lucar.
That's so huge. Lucar round start immediately after playing so well is now going to have to get chunked for damage here, and he's got to be careful. Yeah,
Spark, because he cannot lose the point war. If he loses the point war with 21 out, it's...
Oh my God, you are a mix machine. You are a mix master. You are so good. Oh my God.
I got hit.
Everyone got hit.
Swear to God, I got hit.
Put him down, delayed wake up. Gonna spark his way out.
Both sparks popped early because neither wants to lose their team composition early.
And gets caught. Now Lucar, he's gonna have to deal with the level 3. Like I said before, sparking is gone for Lucar because he can't afford to lose Videl's point war, but he's getting chunked heavily on 16 right now, and 16 has been a menace when it comes to what he's used that assist for.
Keeps Gogeta 4 in. We'll see if 16 can survive this pressure. He gets
oh my
by
God!
Vegito.
The option coverage. He went for the DR the first time, got him on the tech. Went for a second one to make it seem like he could whip punish, and then Vegito said, absolutely not.
Inzem punishing Lucar's habit of vanishing off of really bad defensive options. You know, when you don't want to tag or block the Dragon Rush, vanish and tossing his character.
Yeah, and now he at least get the assist though of UI Goku. That JM session catching him so high in the skies, doesn't matter where you try to run away from that.
We'll see if Videl can open up this Gogeta 4.
If there's a, I mean, look, I got a lot of faith in the fact that he's got Videl and Goku still in the back. Like, oh, command grab catches him already. That's a good position. He's gonna build. He's gonna build up to 3, so he's gonna be able to possibly knock him out here.
Videl, my favorite judo master.
Is that gonna be just short? You cannot have the Magic Pixel situation again. Oh, it's gonna be just short.
You see a DP.
Oh, just straight
mash.
Straight up
The
catching
mash.
him. And he has evened it back up, Honey Badger. He's evened it back up. We have no sparking. Meter is in favor of Inzem, but Labcoat's assist is off deck, so he can try and sneak his way out here. And the 2H!
The punish with the 2H!
Lucar's defense has been so good, walks his way out. Inzem is now forced to do its corner, but at least he has no meter he's to worry about. He does respect UI Goku, and he punishes him that time. Last time he tried to punish that, he got hit for it. This time, not today. Oh my God, he catches some wake up mash. Lucar.
And that's it for Vegito. We're down to 21 with the dream again.
He had no meter. He forced him into the corner. He punished the jump out on the kicks. He never let him leave. And now Inzem is here once again with 7 bars on deck, but he only has Labcoat left, while Lucar has 2 still to go.
How many Dragon Balls do we have on deck?
Only 5, and he catches him
with a cross up again.
He's a mixed machine, and he's not gonna be able to build up
for the reset.
One more hit for Lucar, and he moves himself into winner side of Grand Finals with Team Low Tiers out here. Videl, 16, and Goku. That's if Inzem can't shut it down.
Nice dodge.
Just like out here, he is the one.
It's such a strange mechanic too, because she's the only one who has something like that in the whole game.
Can he get in? Can he get in? Oh my God, Honey Badger, this is so scary.
He's gotta
so
put up
scary.
the E-Blast, because, you know, Videl has no way in.
Oh, nothing off air in here. Nothing comes out of that. Great Saiyaman coming in. He's got to respect that. Goku's still in the back. You can't jump too much because you can get caught by that. Oh, he catches him on the other side.
E-Blast, and that's it for Inzem.
Lucar is going to move into winner's side of Grand Finals here at First Attack 2022.
The Florida boys rushing.
Forcing Inzem
my
into losers finals, guaranteeing that one of the two of Inzem and Pred do not get to have that attempt at 300. They will only get 75 tops. That's if they get through the Dekillsage in the first place. But what an incredible job from Lucar, who refused to get opened up.
Said, I'm not getting hit. You are.
And his mix-up game was so good. He caught him same side multiple times. Said, oh, you didn't block the first one? Bet. Nobody's blocking that. I'm going to do it again. And he layered it. He had the command grabs on deck with both 16 and Videl. He had the Dragon Rushes on point, and then he pulled away from the Dragon Rushes, not using it as much. And then the switch up at the end to go more aggressive with the same side mix-up. Like, Lucar is playing like he's going to win this whole thing.
he's playing amazing in this top 4, and he just kept layering his offense. And not only that, but his reactions to the defensive choices, like where are you teching, the reads we kept seeing off of Inzem's forward techs and up techs, and just a great showing for round.
Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal performance from that. Hey, take a look at the positions right now. There is not a single fusion in winner's side of Grand Finals right now, or Labcoat. It's Videl and Android 16. Goku is up there too, so there's still Goku in the picture. But what an insane team and way he makes it work.
Love to see it. Nature is healing.
Nature is healing. And hey, the other side of it too. Yeah, Broly's still there, and I'm here for it because I'm a Broly main and I don't want to hear nothing. But we have Dekillsage coming back up with Team Gohan, Broly, and SSJ Goku. This is such a leap back for so many. Like that two-piece, like you saw, you saw Cell with Broly Goku. You saw Team Gohan with this. You saw this is pretty much one of the main shells for so long. And Dekillsage just feeling super comfortable with it right now, post all the changes. But Pred, we have the Team Gohan mirror match.
This is going to be interesting. You have old, early Dragon Ball Team Gohan main versus the newer top players. Who's going to come out on top? And, it's a
I'm not
match.
calling this East Coast versus West Coast, by the way. I know Dekillsage may live over on the West Coast right now, but this is a tri-state throwdown right now. Yeah, over in Seattle. But this is a battle at HOC at the moment. We're going to be looking at Dekillsage and Pred coming up here, and I can't wait. Like, I'm honestly curious to see which one is going to come out on top with the Team Gohans, because we've seen Pred abuse kicks very well. I think that's the biggest thing we've seen him walk out on top with compared to like what Dekillsage has done. But Dekillsage's neutral game has been phenomenal. His punishes with auto combo have been absurd, and also he's just sometimes impossible to hit when he's in championship mode. And he's playing like it right now. But Pred is fighting for trying to get the qualifier. So the difference is that the stress is more on Pred right now to perform.
Right. We're
Actually,
seeing
hold on, I gotta take a look at this. Can Dekillsage sneak his way into? Hold on. I haven't looked at his recent. I don't know if he has any points at the moment. I'm gonna pull this up. But we're gonna be starting loser semis here of First Attack 10th anniversary. We have Pred starting off, of course, with the Labcoat, and then switching into that Team Gohan compared to the lead on Dekillsage.
gets him with the command grab, and here we will see LegendaryyPred get the first good hit of the match.
Okay, I checked. So Dekillsage he's not anywhere on the leaderboard, but he can definitely play spoiler. Also, if you get 300 points, all of a sudden you're more interested.
Disgusting cross-up with the Team Gohan, and it's so hard to block.
Yeah, it's like everything about the mixes from Dekillsage are hard to block. I mean, we've seen it with Skullgirls for years. We've seen it with pretty much anything he touches, but what a punish on the switch.
What a punish.
A lot more delayed wake up. Like, I'm seeing more people actually wait it out this time around compared to earlier. So, like, everybody's trying to wait, but you got to respect that 2M, not going to find its mark.
Oh, catches him, but doesn't pick off the re-jump.
And he tried to catch him on the jump, on the tech up too, but he's going to get baited out on the reflect. So Pred now taking the turn here. Gonna force the level 3. I don't think Sage pops Sparky yet. I think Sage wants to keep Broly around as much as possible. So I think he holds on to it. That said, overhead.
Dragon Rush.
Yeah.
I gotta put you to
now, granted,
Jeez.
overhead is the easiest one to choose, so it makes me sound smart, but let's be real, I'll get hit by everything else. But right now, LegendaryyPred being walked over to the corner, and immediately after getting hit by the 5, I was like, nope, not at all. I'm not going to let you push me back down to the corner.
Picks up Goku, but drops it off of the re-jump.
And was too far away to capitalize off of Team Gohan's assist, too, so both of them having to reset Nooch again. A lot of Sparky's been popped early. Not going to get a punish on that. You try to
get it off of Majin 21 assist, and we get the first debuff of the whole tournament.
It took until loser semis, but it ended up we get the debuff, but he's gone. So it showed up momentarily. Now here is what we've known Dekillsage for so long. This Broly is the issue. He is the problem right now for that Pred is going to have to deal with.
He gets hit by the kicks.
Just alluded to it before the match started. Pred's ability to find openings with the kicks has been so good throughout his climb and so far today.
Getting bonked in the head with the 6H, and we might see Broly die here.
He's going to build up 3.
He's going to build up 3.
Yeah, that's going to be Broly falling.
It's a dead Broly.
So, answering like he needed to, getting rid of Broly. Team Gohan is in the back with 7. You have big boy damage, of course, attached to Team Gohan. But that being said, you have 3 characters on the other side of Pred.
Outside of his Ki Blast, he doesn't really have a way to contest Pred's whole team.
Yup.
Like, he has to play off of the Ki Blast game and hopefully get a pick.
And okay, DR is going to get teched immediately. He also doesn't have the ability. Oh, he's going to get air to air. It didn't even matter. Immediately jumped. You were just saying it like he basically has to jump as often as he needs to get in, but Bombo's coming through, sending him all the way over. It's going to be level 3, and Dekillsage is going to be forced to take a mix.
Overhead.
I think he doubles up on it too. I'm gonna be on the same page with you on this one. Yep. Doubling up on it again. Tried to delay that one. Dekillsage just blocking as long as he can. No bars on deck. Not enough to do it yet. I look. All right. Okay. All right. Never mind. I was gonna make an attempt to try to build up story. Like, look, can Dekillsage?
Can he do it?
Can he be a literal god amongst men to try and somehow make this comeback? But that's not gonna happen. And we are back in best of 3 territory. This is only loser semi. So if Dekillsage cannot find an answer, like getting caught by that.
What a punish. Saw the super dash from a mile away and reacted.
And that's the 3rd time he's punished him on that too. It's just the difference was before the assists were on cooldown and Pred had no meter, so he couldn't capitalize.
But Dekillsage is not letting himself get beat easily.
But he does get caught by 5L immediately, just trying to go over there, looking for overhead. Nothing was there to keep him safe. So now Dekillsage is forced to be pushed in the corner again. Actually, excuse me, level 3. But again, I don't think I see him popping Sparking yet. He might though, because he's currently behind. But he's usually pretty reserved in it. Okay,
that was ambiguous. That was very, very wild.
That was after dealing with the assist too, and you saw that Pred was trying to layer it up too, so he could punish it. Now Pred has Sparking on deck. He's going to absolutely
die here.
Yeah, he's going to build up a ton off of this. With Sparking on deck, Goku should fall. Yeah, he's going to get that 3rd bar out of this for sure. And Goku is going to wait. That's a lot of damage. Okay, yeah. Especially with Team Gohan. I've almost forgot about him in the back too. But 100% taking him out.
And we see the Sparks trade again in the 2nd round, as we did last round, where Pred sparked immediately after Dekillsage burned his.
Yeah, it's just answer for answer. Like, look, I'm not going to let you reset the situation. And he walked away with it. And Dekillsage, once again, has not been able to make this Broly work. He's been losing out. But there you go. Snatch up the child, level 3.
Someone call family services.
Stagger grab. No, actually. Oh my god, he knew. He waited for the gap on it. He waited for Team Gohan's assist to come through, said, that looks good. I'm going to DP as well.
It's my turn now.
And keep it all.
Nope.
No pick up there. Dekillsage has not been able to get a neutral winner. Wow, and again, it's a reflect bait.
Reflect, just micro dash, wait.
It's starting to fall apart at the seams right now. Not only taking out the Goku at the start to get rid of that beam assist, but then also getting rid of Broly, basically unchecked in the same exact spot difference, this time way less meter for Dekillsage to try and make a comeback. And that comeback looking like it's going to end right now.
Just looking grim off of that pickup from LegendaryyPred, and he's going to burn all this meter, and let's see if it kills.
I think it's going to kill, but it's going to put him... Oh, yeah, that's right. He had the extra meter to spend. It's going to be enough, and LegendaryyPred is going to set up that rematch against Inzem. But difference is, Honey Badger, is that it's not in Grand Finals.
It's in losers.
It's in losers finals. Dekillsage falls here at 4th place here at First Attack 2022. Like you said, a Dragon Ball World Tour vet, but just misses out on getting some points. But he hasn't had him yet, so it's like he just came out, performed well. And the fact that he just comes out and performs well again, not only getting the W earlier, like we said, with Melty, the W with MVS, but getting 4th place here today. I mean, it's a gamer. He's just good at what he does this all the way through. It does not matter what he puts his hands on. He's just so good at what he does. But
such a consistent player in every game he touches.
And a little bit more money in the pocket, too. Because we said 2K pot bonus attached to this event as well. Not just the Dragon Ball World Tour event, but a 2K pot bonus on top of that. So get that money, get those Ws, and getting up to 4th, and now we get to see what we were looking for. But if, like we said, once again, NA East, if you take a look at the rankings, second place and third place. Those two right there.
They're neck and neck.
Fighting
This
for
is
it.
it.
Actually, let's take a look exactly how big of a difference this is. Oh, wait. Actually, excuse me. Updated. The score is actually Inzem is in first. I was looking at this yesterday. It wasn't updated yet. So,
okay. So Legendary Pred needs to
so
win
Pred
here.
has to get this here because before it was Inzem who was just behind Pred yesterday with I think it was like 740-ish points or something like that, and Pred is sitting at 640. But now the points in order is actually Inzem is at 830 at the moment, Nitro's at 770, and Pred is at 640. So for Pred too, not only can it help him get back into this against Inzem, but it also could end up pushing him above Nitro now because Nitro's not here. So there's two more events left to go, but Pred coming all the way out here to try and get this. He has to beat Inzem here, otherwise he only gets 75 points compared to what he was hoping to get.
He needs that 150. There's no way he can get above Nitro here unless he beats Inzem.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this. Earlier in winter semis, it was pretty dominant for Inzem for sure. 2-0 fashion, was able to shut down Pred, and then shortly after, Pred hit Super Saiyan mode because somebody found him as an Astrobad. Because he was playing on the Xbox controller all the way up to this point. It's not like he hasn't played on it before. This is what he was using for like a solid year, but now he's got full power.
It's so hard to adjust to another controller, especially on tournament day. You know, to the point where you'll hit up. Pred texted me at 1 in the morning asking me, "Hey, do you know anyone who has a C140?" And I'm like,
Jake Ryan went on a massive attempt to try and find him a controller.
The hunt for the Astro.
He went. I'm looking at him right now. He deserves some credit on that. As soon as he found out Pred didn't have it, he was hunting down everyone he possibly could to get a controller for Pred, and it finally happens here. So I swear, if Pred goes and wins this, or has like an impossibly hit moment, somebody needs to edit that too with the Ultra Instinct music in the background. It's like he has just leveled up over time. So how do you feel though after what we saw in winter semis about Pred's chances and what he needs to adjust with what Inzem did to him in winter semis?
I think if Pred can win the point war, if Pred can keep himself calm, he can move past Inzem's incredible offense and consistent defense.
Yeah, I mean, Inzem was literally impossible to hit at one point, which is crazy considering that after that match when he went against Lucar, he started dropping combos again. So it seems like Inzem is a slow starter. He, like, at the very beginning, some drops will happen, and he's trying to recoup. But then after he gets going, he becomes that leader at the first position.
Yeah,
like,
the first round's just data.
All of what we see. And this is best of 5 now. Fighting for third place. So you have the ability to get adjustments in. It happened earlier. Inzem went up 2-1 on Lucar, and Lucar was able to take a pause, figure out what he needed to do, spin the Beyblade on the other side to get a power-up, and then get himself another 2 games in a row to put Inzem in this position to have to fight Pred just for third place.
You know, Inzem needs a Hello Kitty Beyblade as well. That's what
I think every one of them need a Hello Kitty Beyblade, actually. I think everybody in the crowd needs to get a Hello Kitty Beyblade after, Lucar's been flexing it the whole time, and it works. It's the power-up you need.
It's the power-up you need.
All right, speaking of those power-ups, we're going to see these 2 players trying to power up those points as we get into losers finals here at First Attack, fighting for to avoid third, to continue to try and get that matchup against Lucar to fight for that coveted 300 points, $2,000 pop bonus on the line here at the Dragon Ball World Tour event. It is so imperative that one of these 2 gets that dub, and I hope we get a Game 5 because we are starting things off now. The losers finals of Pred versus Inzem.
And here we see Inzem already pressuring Pred. Does not get... Oh. Did not believe.
Hey, you got to have that belief. You cannot be dropping hit confirms when you win the few times you get the openings on him. Pred was impossible to hit during Dekillsage's match and immediately opens up the overhead, and he's going to side switch to guarantee that he gets this corner pressure.
And we'll have to see how Pred chooses to keep Inzem in the corner and just jumps out.
Inzem just jumps out and tries to go for an immediate side switch. He's been so consistent with those all day. Good blocks, though, from Pred, but he gets caught by the low. He went for so many overheads in a row. Like in your head, you're just like, okay, I have to hold up.
He's gonna keep doing it.
right now, level 3 coming through.
Level 3, please. You got no assist. We're going to have to see what option he goes for. I'm going for Dragon Rush.
Because there's no assist, I can see him not sparking. Oh, and you were right. You were right. The Dragon Rush comes through off the stagger, and that's going to lead to Pred already losing Labcoat.
Built the bar. He built the bar.
That was so good. Maximization and just Inzem knowing that situation was going to be in his favor. Like you say, even just building that bar at the last second to guarantee that that kill happens.
Legendary Pred, however, still has Spark, still has both of his characters relatively healthy, so he shouldn't get blown up.
No,
it still has a chance.
That was one of the first times in a while we saw, okay, he's not going to be able to get any hit confirm off that.
The late reaction sees him put back in the corner by Instance Vegito, and it's not looking good right now.
Yeah, I am looking over at Pred. Pred's definitely looking still calm and collected. It's like, okay, I've been getting hit, but it's fine. And he
like, it happens, it happens.
He was still in the air. He tried to stagger onto him too to go get that grab.
Pred shaking his head. No, he knows that that's not.
There's been a lot of tick throw attempts actually from everybody at this point. I mean, that's kind of what you need to do to get the options done. But now, before I was saying he was staying calm, that was Pred putting his hand up on his head. It's like, okay, yeah, he's now down. Now he still has 20, so 21 in a dream. This has happened many other times before. You got plenty of level 3 mixes in your near future to try and get yourself back in the game. But that's if you can even get a hit on Inzem.
The good news is he has 7 bar, and 21's so self-sufficient when she has bar. You know, she can just sit back and pick her options against you, and here we see the vanish whiff into a re-jump.
Amazing job from Pred, staying calm and collected, getting himself over there. He's going to get his first level 3 mix-up of everything that he needs to get this started.
And here we actually get some Oki. We're going to see an underused level 3.
And
just go for a low.
Immediate low 2, and he gets him.
Overhead command grab. And that's it for Inzem 21.
Well, things have, this is exactly when you need to get things started. That's why you can't count out Pred just yet. He has not used sparking yet. He still has the ability to keep himself in the match. 3 bars are on deck too, so if he gets that hit, he can get to level 3.
Still has a spark.
No 2H coming in from Inzem. He thought he had the read on it.
Jumps out.
Be careful going to Ki Blast for it too, because you got Vegito creeping back up in the corner there. There he is. He's back online. Oh my god. Oh, he still gets him afterwards though, but he doesn't get anything after that. That's been a theme of Inzem so far today. When things crumble, it's when he starts dropping those combos.
Inzem needs to get it together. We're just going to see Pred steamroll him back into a comeback.
And he's got
Oki, he's got Spark Oki off of this jump heavy.
And it's scary to even make an attempt at Spark here too, because if you do get red, he's just gone. So now you wait. Does he get the switch? No, no.
Cross up.
So
hit that at the very tip of his JM.
And now it's level 3 sparking versus level 2 after using that, getting caught out. But he does get the super dash. He gets a punish, and that is going to waste pretty much the end of Pred sparking, and he's going to chunk him here.
His red got punished so hard. Inzem patiently waiting for him to press buttons, and now he's got a gas.
Inzem takes the game back too with the cross up.
Game 1.
There was at least like 10 to 12 overheads from Inzem in that game. But most of the time that he got an opener was the low. So the fact that he finally caught him at the end, because for Pred is thinking like, well, he's probably going to go low again, right? He's opening me up on the low the past few times. Nope, catches him that time on the cross-up, and Inzem stopping the bleeding, getting himself that first game.
Gets the spin to win, but doesn't quite land the 21 call. And we're just back to neutral.
It's so stressful right now. What was it that you saw Honey Badger from that last one that Inzem was able to do to like bring it back? But like, what does he need to do to make sure that Pred doesn't do that again?
Well, we saw the 21 comeback, and for a moment it looked like Inzem was going to crumble under the momentum that Pred was carrying, but I feel like he managed to stay calm with the Vegito, do his punishes, and we just need to see him play his game and keep his core team versus Legendaries.
Well, he's going to be struggling a little bit on that aspect now, because I definitely agree, but he's going to have Labcoat disappear already off the start. Pred having a dominant lead, going to get rid of the Labcoat immediately, gets Team Gohan out here to start as well. So I think that Team Gohan lines up pretty well with boxing with this Vegito. And keeping himself safe to assist, but got Gogeta hovering in the back there too, so.
Yeah, this is tough for Gohan to go in without any help, but luckily for Inzem, his assist gets stuff.
Oh, he doesn't get anything off the air there. He had him, but it was a little bit too out of position. Inzem is winning the war. He walked him all the way to the corner too, so this is a big moment for Inzem. Oh, he doubles
the
up.
overhead, empty jump overhead.
He's so good at layering the overheads. And before it was Pred blocking all those, but now Pred is so scared of the idea because he keeps jumping over him, and now Pred is going to have to take a level 3.
Has to hold this level 3 Oki from Gogeta. What are we going to see? Where's he going?
I don't think he needs to. He's not going to spark. Vegito's not in the back. There's no reason to. And he's going to switch out. Nothing happens from the raw tag.
The raw tag, but there's no punish.
Oh, finally pulls out the command grab. He's been holding on to that this whole time.
It's party time.
All right, now I think he's going to build this level 3. Is Vegito going to come back? No, he's not. He's actually just short of the level 3, but gets the DR.
Will we see Pred burn Spark to save his 21?
I think so. I think with the fact that Team Gohan's at one-touch interaction, if he gets switched in. Oh, no, doesn't even get to!
Just waits. He waits and Labcoat goes down.
Inzem has gone from layering overheads to now grabbing him a bunch. And Pred is getting caught for it. So no sparkings burned yet. But meter is in favor of Pred. So if he gets a hit, he can afford to burn and get himself potentially getting rid of. Oh, no, not with that. Not with that. No.
Goes for overhead again. Making sure that Pred can't get out. But he has a chance here. And he hits him back with the Dragon Rush.
I'm so surprised that Inzem I think Inzem actually, he knew it was coming. He put his hand up in the air like, come on. Like, I think he expected that.
I
He
swear
didn't get
to God,
the
I tech that. I swear to God, I tech that.
Game said no, though. He went low last time. Overhead. Oh, he stayed low.
He goes for the medium needy. You can't really get any Oki off of that level 3 anymore, but he gets a Dragon Rush, and this will be a dead Gogeta.
LegendaryyPred answering back. That's still sparking on deck with Vegeta in the back, or Vegito in the back, but position control is here for Pred. He's got the assist still available with Gohan. You have to respect that whenever you try to approach. You try to mash out. He's got 3 in hands too, so like it's not the best position for Inzem. However, he was in the same spot last time and he made the comeback.
Can make the comeback. 5 bars Spark. It's very likely, especially with the 5L pickup.
Already started things off hot. Immediately what he needed, and he's got so much meter on deck. Now I think is the moment.
All the bar to burn level 3, and here we go with
I think
the
Pred burns it.
mix.
I think Pred sparks here 100%. Oh, he still does it. He's so confident in it,
but
and that's
it with the sword.
Nothing. Gets it with the sword, and now he's at the end. Not only he still has sparking on deck, but it's so much more stressful. Inzem making yet another comeback here, dealing with stopping Pred last time while he was on 21. Now hasn't been hit on this Vegito.
It's like you said, it's a repeat of last time where he really pulled it together with the Vegito and just brought it home.
It's one of those moments. Are you a choker or are you a closer? You have to be able to close out the game. But there we go. Pred getting his first attempt at building this up. Sparking is available for both. You cannot take another mix. So Inzem is going to have to take this level 3. Does Pred bait the sparking? Does Inzem hold on to it?
I think he'll burn it.
Okay, waited it out, but it was actually Pred who ended up using it. So Inzem's gonna have to, I think, literally any touch on block, instant pop.
Both players 1 touch, 80 seconds on the clock.
Oh my God, it's so scary. There you go.
Oh my God, he baited it!
He knew!
He baited it!
1 touch on block, he was gonna pop it. Well, Pred knew. He's like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, actually. Go ahead and do that.
Like,
go ahead and do that.
I popped Spark here. Let me, oh, there it is.
I like that decision, man. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to get that free punish, and now we have 1 game apiece. Remember, this Losers Finals is essentially a match of almost like Grand Finals caliber. You are looking at these two, trying to continue. Lucar's over there, ready to play spoiler, and also get himself plenty of points too, because he's sitting at 9th in that leaderboard. But Inzem and Pred fighting to keep themselves alive, and Pred gets opened up.
Sam going in with that double overhead, and Pred just has to hold this. He's stuck in the corner. He has to choose between, will I wait this out and maybe lose 21, or will I spark? Is Inzem going to try to bait it? You know?
I think Pred's gotten to that point now where he's just going to keep holding on to sparking. We started so many early rounds without anybody using it. But
almost waits too little to get punished for that 2H into dive.
That was a really good block also on Inzem when he went for the side switch as well. But Pred is going to get hit again, Honey Badger. Now, all of a sudden, now the potential of getting cooked on this level 3 is looming.
It's not looking good, Ajax. Will he keep the spark and hold on to his best character, or go for a switch?
He just switches and doesn't get hit, and the DP! Stop moving around me! gonna go ahead and bring Labcoat back in.
Carries him to the corner, and now will LegendaryyPred be able to keep him in the corner?
That's the key factor. He's been pretty good on it so far. He techs down. Good tech on the good tech on the grab. Oh, he gets him on an air-to-air attempt again. Inzem tried to bait him, go to the skies, get him to not pay attention to the bottom. Didn't matter at all. And now he's going to lose Gogeta for it.
Inzem down to his shell, but what a shell it is. You know, he still has 3 bars on deck. I think he'll be fine.
At this point, it hasn't even needed to be the shell. He just needs Vegito, and he's fine. So the key factor right now is getting rid of Vegito, and that's a good way to get the damage on, at least to start.
21's the icing on the cake, but
she enables Vegito to do what he wants, which is bad behavior, and he doesn't need anybody else either. He's strong and independent. He can do it by himself.
He's strong, independent, sane, who doesn't need any androids.
No. Oh, well, he's going to get in.
Overhead just falling. Nice re-jump.
Wait, then again, is Vegito independent when he's technically 2 people?
Listen.
Questions.
We're narrowing it down to semantics.
Well,
where's he going to go? Where's he going to go?
Stay same side.
Was he going to go for sword?
Try to catch him mixed up. Yeah, he definitely wanted it. That was the moment that Pred needed to pop Sparking too. It's like you can't afford to take sword. You can't afford to hit for him to also go for side switch again because he's doing it so much.
Vegito is going to go down here to all this bar going down.
Spend it all. Spend all the cash. Don't waste a single second.
Might not even need to spend the double bar.
Plenty of opportunities now for Pred to get this W. But Inzem has made multiple comebacks for one character. That being said, it was Vegito 2 times in a row. Sparking is still there.
Pred confirming off E-Blast, and he's back in the corner with his whole squad. It's not looking good for Inzem at all.
Yeah, doesn't even need to worry too much about the meter right now. He's going to be able to go ahead. Actually, he's going to reset to go and get a chase. Baits out the Sparking! And now he's going to waste a bunch of time. Such a good punish. That's 2 times now, Honey Badger, that he's been able to get Inzem exactly where he wants to bait the Sparking.
Gets the bar to build the level 3, and this is looking really good for him, guys. It's looking really good for Pred.
It's phenomenal. LegendaryyPred has been powering up over and over again. Get that UI music playing in the background. And he gets him on the cross-up with the DP from Gohan.
What?
That is essentially... He's essentially wasted it all. He's chunked him for so much, and now if he gets hit, it doesn't even matter, because he's going to be able to build it up, but Inzem strikes back finally on the cross-up.
LegendaryyPred will lose 21 to this, but he still has 2 healthy characters. He's still got his Gohan and his 21.
That was within just enough time to still be able to utilize that Sparking to get that damage you needed so you can get this 21 down.
Despite Pred's best efforts to burn that Spark, he still manages to take advantage of at least the last few seconds of it to kill the Labcoat.
And now what's so scary is that essentially Pred just can't get hit. If Pred gets hit,
one touch,
that both of his characters right now are in one-touch territory. Because he's worked his way up to 3. He needs to force Inzem to have to finish. He needs to force Inzem to burn meters so it's not as bad, but he's going to build it up so quick, and he gets him!
Beautiful air-to-air, just playing so patient, waiting for Inzem to do something, anything that'll get him an advantage. And round 3 goes to Pred.
What an incredible job from Pred. Moves up 2 games to 1 here in the set. Like you said it before, we got to say it again. This match matters so much between these 2. Inzem currently sitting at the top of the leaderboard. Pred hovering just outside of it. Only 2 qualifying positions available. Pred has to get this W to make it that much closer, because otherwise he's got to fight through Nitro later. And Pred's already going to start off the round by getting the first win here and getting him all the way over.
What a success from Pred. What a pagan from Inzem.
That was so close too. He's trying to catch him, but it doesn't matter. He catches him again. Inzem's not been able to play. He's putting him back down. Level 3 immediately.
Pred both of his assists.
2 lows in a row.
He's going to jump call Gohan.
Grab.
You know what? It's such a nasty mix. It's so hard to react to, and it's just such a great option, especially if you have Gohan assist on deck, because either you get hit, you burn Spark, or you have to hold this pressure. Go
grab Inzem's controller, because your defense has been on point for Pred's mixes so far. And Inzem forced to burn that Sparking super early. He's been able to hold on to it so long for others, but much like what Pred has done to everyone else, he sparks immediately back on the level 1 Sparking.
From Inzem, but he gets hit by the 5L.
And now Inzem's going to lose Labcoat. He still has Vegito. He still has Gogeta this time now, though.
He's got Gogeta and Vegito, but no Spark, and Pred is in such a good spot with his whole squad healthy.
He's also lost that assist from Labcoat, and he gets caught with the debuff. That's two.
Debuff is such a bad spot for Inzem.
Cannot afford to have these situations start to fall now.
Look at the damage from Inzem. Look at how little he's getting in.
So minimal compared to what he could have gotten, but he's going to force that switch out to Gogeta. You have to. You have to at this point. You can't afford to keep Vegito up front. You use that assist from Vegito to try and get yourself back in the game.
I can't imagine how Inzem must be feeling. He must be...
Well, not super good.
I got an idea
Not
now.
super good. He's currently getting punted around the stage. Looking like the Broncos, only punting per game. Well, let's see what he can do to try and keep himself in, because Inzem is forced to take another level 3. He has not...
here gets the
Oh my
2H.
We mentioned it before. He had Labcoat still available. He has the layered mixes. He's got the whole squad on deck, and he catches him on the 2H once again. Inzem no longer has the sparking available to try and make this Vegito work to get it back in.
With the comeback of the century.
And he catches him on another air again, Honey Badger. He's going to take so much. He's getting forced over to the corner. He's
drop.
Oh, he drops it, but he blocks the cross up.
What a block.
One more. Oh, he drops it again. He's not in position to capitalize, but he gets it.
And that's it. Legendary Pred will take it over Inzem to keep Nitro out of qualifying so far and to earn himself at least 150 points for the World Tour.
That was so important. He minimized the amount of points Inzem was able to get here at 3rd place for first attack, and he still gets an opportunity to fight for that 300 against Lucar. Inzem is going to go down here at 3rd at the Dragon Ball World Tour event, but he's sitting still, like we said, at 1st. So if Lucar can shut down Pred, it makes it a little bit more comfortable, because he's going to get 75. It's going to push him over the 900 mark, and Pred's only at 640 right now.
Yeah.
So he needs to win. He needs to get that 300 to make it so he gets over him to get that top spot, force Nitro out. And well, actually, he's forcing Nitro out right now, but he's going to make it that much harder for the two of them.
He'll force Inzem out if he wins the whole tournament. The 300 will want to put him over.
That'll move Nitro down to 3rd.
Doesn't Pred have 640 right now?
Yes. Oh, that's true. Right. So if let's see. So I think that no matter what here, let's take a look. Let's do math is hard.
Let's take a look.
If I could actually remember my pin. Boom. All right. So Inzem is currently at 830. He's going to get 75 additional points there, so that's going to put him over to the 905 mark. And Nitro sitting at 770. So Pred guaranteed with the 150 right now. Make sure that he moves into 2nd place at minimum. That'll put him at 790. That moves Nitro just out. But you'd much rather have 300 to put you at 940 and take over 1st place.
Exactly, yeah. I'm pretty sure Pred is looking forward to hopefully taking this tournament and getting above both Nitro and Inzem in the leaderboards.
Yeah, and he has to go through Lucar to do it. Lucar, the Beyblade master, who has been coming up here and playing a team that is just not played. It is a Lucar special right now.
The Lucar special.
I'm so excited to see this. And also, again, bears repeating, besides the Dragon Ball Tour event, there's $2,000 pop bonus on the line, so that's extra money in the pocket. And bragging rights. It's the 10th anniversary here for First Attack. You want that trophy. We were talking about it before. Those trophies look phenomenal.
Beautiful gold, big 10 on the front. It's a monument to what First Attack has, how it has grown from a grassroots event to a very, very well-sponsored.
Yes, and
tournament.
it only gets bigger and bigger each year with the support that comes in, like we said, from Namco Bandai with this World Tour. Of course, we got all the other World Tours that are going on as well here. I see the Platinum Series Smash World Tour event going on over there. There is also like a couple other tournaments going on over on this side.
Yes.
It's like, it's just so much support, and big shout out to once again to everybody who has been a part of this, including our sponsors as we get ready to get into Grand Finals. Talk about Namco Bandai with this event, but you also got the Puerto Rico Tourism Company, who has been phenomenal and guiding everybody to all the good food around here and all the support that we had. I got to talk to the gentleman who runs it himself. He's a great guy. Pointed me over to Los Piñones, which was phenomenal. Or Los Pinos.
Los Pinos, shout out to Los Pinos.
I was told I was told wrongly on the name, but the food was amazing.
24-hour criollo food.
The trifongo. got it with the skirt steak.
Maestra.
I had coconut flan. I have not been eating flan properly my whole life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Everything else I've had before this was wrong. But we also got Liberty, which is our internet provider. A big reason why you're all able to watch this in the first place. And with the boots over there with the Street Fighter 6 demo, so big appreciation that, of course, Banditech providing all of the PCs over here for the other tournaments that they had. They had Valorant going on, and also they have custom PCs with the booth. So you want to make sure you check that out. They look amazing. I'm really close to using a lot of money to just get a panel because they have a custom Batman one and I really want it, so I need to convince myself not to do it. But First Bank, also the very first bank to not only sponsor the event, but happens to be called First Bank, providing some support here to First Attack. We greatly appreciate that support so much. And of course, Walmart and the Atlantic University. Thank you so much for all of you who have been putting in that support to help continue to grow First Attack as we get ready to start our very first Grand Finals of Finals Day here, because we had a couple that already went, but it's now day 3.
Day 3, first Grand Finals.
I can't wait. I'm super excited to see what happens here between these two. It is going to be, it's going to be such a ridiculous match. I mean, Pred is woken up. For one, Pred got his pad back. So
no debuff, no controller debuff. Shook off all the nerves, all the whatever was bothering him. Now he's ready to try to take it back from Lucar.
Yeah, and Lucar definitely does. He has the crowd. He does have the crowd. We said the Florida boys over there supporting. And look, you don't want at the end to be the person who has to deal with after Lucar wins, turns around, and then just throws the Beyblade out on you. You have to be a part of that clip for the rest of your life. So Lucar is going to be the one to try and shut that down. But he looks so good right now. He's been impossible to hit.
Lucar's just looking fantastic. His defense shining throughout this whole tournament, but even more so in this top 4.
Actually, I just remembered we got to point something out too. So Lucar also, by the way, is sitting at 210 points. He gets 300. That all of a sudden makes this attempt to try and get into the top a little bit closer.
Very realistic. Yeah. If he wins First Attack, that puts him as a contender for the next few events that are still left to get points for the World Tour.
Yeah, so there's still an opportunity here for Lucar to try and sneak his way back in towards the end. And like we said, the way he's playing, I'm inclined to believe it could happen.
Oh, it could very well happen. Will we see Lucar take First Attack? Or will LegendaryyPred run it back?
Trying to stop Tri-State from coming down here to take a championship away from them. You got Florida trying to defend the house here for Puerto Rico. We had the furthest position, of course, for that was Ajax Fidelity earlier. And just a big shout out once again to everybody who's placed in these positions up to this point. You got Jgohan and Fernie's Bog, who went on at 7th. You got Ajax Fidelity and Jake Ryan getting 5th place. Another flex that he gets to put on for that one, of course. He already got 3rd in Texas Showdown, now he gets 5th here. Yes, and then you got Dekillsage, who came out and performed well once again. The Sage of old that we all know and love, getting 4th place here. Inzem, though, falling. The 2nd seed, actually 3rd seed, excuse me, falling at 3rd place. So actually, wait, no, was he 4th seed? He might have been 4th seed.
He was one of the top seeds.
He was definitely up there. I think that's 4th seed. Huh. Never mind. Well, he was up there. He got 3rd place. That's what we're building up here. And then now we have this matchup of Grand Finals. LegendaryyPred at full power now with his controller versus Lucar, who is always at full power with the Hello Kitty.
He's powered up now with the Hello Kitty tech. He's got the Beyblade tech.
Ready to go.
It's on the table.
He said Team Lucar. It's Lucar hour right now. He has that comfortable spot of a Grand Finals reset at minimum. Lucar does not have to win 2. He only needs to win the 1. LegendaryyPred must win 2 to get it.
Will Lucar keep him out from the reset, or will Pred manage to bring it back?
We're going to find out right now. It is time. We have Grand Finals of First Attack's 10th anniversary Dragon Ball World Tour event. $2,000 pop bonus on the line of Lucar versus LegendaryyPred. Game 1 begins right now.
Let's go.
And both of them backed up, and I approve this message. Don't be the first one to rush in. Like, oh, okay, nothing really available to come off that. I'm surprised they didn't have Goku just immediately there ready to get hit confirm, but he has already walked him to the corner. No assist, so he can't really do much off of a hit confirm other than great save.
He did it too early.
It was so early. He had it too. Pred was definitely holding block, but now Pred gets a Dragon Rush instead. No, not at all. He was super delayed on reaction. And now Lucar takes a level 3 for it.
Lucar's got to hold this. Will he burn Spark to save Videl, or
He was confident
my
enough in believing he can escape. That's so different than what Lucar's done up to this point. He's almost always
That's a 2M start.
sparking.
That's a 2M start. Is this it for 21?
I think he's going to be able to build 2 off of this. Oh, no, it doesn't matter, but he... Oh,
what
good
attack.
tech.
What attack.
And Pred being comfortable enough, and he's going to get the switch out. Hard tag going to get Team Gohan in, so that's going to allow him to get some of that health back on Labcoat. So surprisingly, Honey Badger, nobody falling after that scramble in the left side.
Right, keeping him in the corner with that amazing setup. And Lucar is looking at his anchor getting beat up, and will he burn his spark to keep his anchor?
Well, it's going to be a level 3 mix that he's going to have to deal with in the first place. I mean, the Goku has been a huge problem for many people. Multiple lows, and he's instant reaction after all of the stagger attempts to get out there. Burns the sparking. Lucar has been very commonly using that early.
LegendaryyPred just getting out, does not want to be close to that UI if he has that spark still.
Oh, and nothing
doesn't pick up the...
We talked about the autopilot cars before, with that one going completely away from the GPS location. He needed that to hit, but LegendaryyPred does have DP. Tries to go for the cross-up, but Lucar reacts.
Okay.
And
Lucar picks him up from the tip of his 2L.
Opening him up after being so close to getting hit confirmed on 2 off of that vanish.
That was messy. That was quite a scramble.
Yeah, Spark out of there immediately, not trying to get it.
Catches
And he gets him on the switch out too, catching him on the back. That's what you just said. He's going to build it up to be able to set up another level 3. Lucar does not have an escape option anymore on it.
It's not looking good for Lucar here. His whole team is bleeding, and he doesn't have Spark.
LegendaryyPred has been completely content to just walk up, go for a 2L, and he catches up again. He consistently has been going up for 2L stagger to try and mix him. Last thing went for the grab, nothing happened. This time catches him on the cross-up.
Keeps catching the vanish cancels with the assist, and especially 21's assist that is so good because it hits you on both sides, in front and in back.
It's just impossible mix to just try and avoid getting hit by. And now Pred has a really good spot here too, but he's gonna get caught. The stagger finally opens up. I think that's the first stagger in a while I've seen him actually get caught by. Now, one big problem though for Pred is that Lucar is actually ridiculous after he loses 16 for some reason. It's like, the assists don't matter to me anymore.
You know,
I still got Videl.
You know the monologue 16 gives Gohan? It's what he like tells himself.
When 16 falls, he makes Lucar power up, and that's gonna be Lucar taking out Android 21.
So Lucar, win this bracket for me, for this marathon line.
Squashes the head. It's just somebody stepping on the Beyblade.
Is this 21 doing the stomp onto the Beyblade? Oh, we have the super dash pick.
Wait.
I didn't say anything.
Yes.
I didn't say anything.
Retract your previous statement.
Redacted.
We have 2 bars sitting on deck for LegendaryyPred, trying to build up so he can get a mix. He's gonna get that, and he's gonna get the opening on Lucar.
6H, what an overhead from Lucar. Able to just go for the option in such a complicated situation because, you know, the ambiguity of 21's assist.
Yep, and now he's gonna get blocked overhead. Oh,
stagger.
He's consistently just been all stagger. It's just been only stagger. Not one grab attempt at all.
Oh my God.
And Pred is going to get caught.
The backdash.
I'm curious to see when Pred decides to finally go for Dragon Rush because he's been constantly going. Well, he wasn't ready to tech that one.
Opening up Pred with a Dragon Rush. And
I was thinking about the wrong player.
This is good for Lucar. Returns back to neutral.
He's going to get caught. Trying to use Videl.
Happy birthday.
Oh, no.
Videl's gone and UI's gone too.
What? Okay.
So you're not Bruja. I'm cursing these players. Jesus.
You know what? Oh!
Oh my God.
Lucar's not out of it just yet.
With the pickup on the counter.
Even after the happy birthday, he was so close to closing out the game, and now Pred
game-winning combo dropped.
That is ridiculous. And now Lucar, he has 5 bars. That is not a good time staring at LegendaryyPred if he gets hit. Trying to bait, and he gets the bait. He forces him to go for the beam, gets the super dash, and Pred stops bleeding because that was so close to Pred throwing that game away. That was so close to Lucar capitalizing after getting the happy birthday, didn't finish his food. You gotta eat all the food around here. Don't let anything go to waste.
You gotta finish your veggies. I swear I thought Lucar was gonna do the UI walk with the key blast and just do what we saw him do to 21. I would have lost my
Hey, he closed out a previous game like that too, so I would not be hard pressed to believe it. And Pred getting himself at least 1 point on the board, and he doubles up on it again. He hasn't been using it that much. That barrier being so strong, but Lucar gonna just walk his way out of the corner here, Honey Badger.
What
That's great. Are you kidding me?
Spin.
Pred decided, okay, now's the time to pull out the barrier.
What a super dash catch. Completely unfazed by the barrier, stuffing his offense, and now we see them back to neutral.
Both of their faces are deep in the screen right now, too. Body language not bad on either player. They are staying calm. Doesn't matter if they get hit or not. Lucar's been so good at when he gets hit, it doesn't matter if he rebounds so quickly.
But like, it is what it is, and he catches the up tip with the grab.
Oh,
Doesn't
man.
side switch, but will he carry him to the corner?
All right, we've seen this Pred before. When he starts getting mixes, when he starts catching you like this, and he's been throwing out as many barriers as he has, and now he's getting command grabs on straight up reads, you have to be so scared. I absolutely force that. And he gets caught again, bro. It's not your turn.
Both of them. Will Videl?
It's a one-player game. I was playing with the Xbox pad before. Now I'm unplugging your controller. This is my game. These are my points. I'm not letting you have it. Stagger. Another tick throw. And finally, after going for so many stagger attempts, he goes for the Dragon Rush, and Lucar wasn't ready.
Lucar wasn't ready. He loses his 16 for it. Now we're down to just Videl UI. You know, the neutral is not going to be easy, and there's no way out. There's no spark.
And he's got nothing to answer back, but he does at least get an opening here on the Pred. He's got enough to go ahead and set himself up. I don't think I see Pred burning Sparking just yet because he's been in such a dominant position. That being said, he might just want to shut down all of what Lucar could do for a comeback just right now.
We'll see what he goes with.
Stagger tries to go for Dragon Rush. This defense on Pred has been so good. You're going to go ahead and switch into Jgohan.
Yeah, get some of that health back on 21 and keep 21 Majin out so you can still go in with her assist.
And he's been so good at catching air-to-airs over and over again. He's going to walk him over the corner. He's going to have to take another level 3. Like Bear's repeating again. He does not have Sparking. Oh, never mind. Doesn't even bother. He had Labcoat in the back, so it's worth. And the kicks.
Reaction.
We said it all top 8. His kicks have been so on point and catching people off guard. And now he's going to be able to get enough damage down. This should be enough to get it down to where he can knock him out.
This
Send
is
it back
the
down.
end of Lucar's UI for this round.
Fourth bar. Yes, it is. There it goes. UI Goku. The legendary Pred setting him onto only Videl again. We haven't seen him make the comeback attempt on just Videl so far.
Not at all. This is incredibly hard. I don't think anyone but Lucar could do this if it's done at all, period.
Hey, look, okay? You got the power couple right now. You may not have Sparking, might be back against the wall, might be, all right, now the power couple's crumbling, okay? I need some space because Gohan was not there to save me. Instead, it's going to be Pred who is going to get him into a spot that much closer, stop that Sparking, guaranteeing he closes it out.
Round 2 going to Pred. One more game for the reset. Will Lucar go back to character select and collect himself, hopefully take a breather?
He did it last time. It worked against Inzem. He was able to slow it down and get a breather. But not this time. Just going right back in. It's like, all right, you know what? I still got the reset to think about what happened. Speaking of what happened, Honey Badger, what do you think is that Pred has figured out on Lucar right now to just make this, like, he's just been playing so dominantly?
Pred has adjusted his offense to take into account Android 16 assist. He's not getting hit by it as much, he's not getting locked down by it as much, and he's not letting Lucar take advantage of Videl's flip to, you know, open her up as he has been getting hit before.
That's very true. We actually haven't seen any command grabs really at all, which is a big part of what got Lucar the win before. He was getting so many command grabs, and now he has to respect the fact that Pred has just been using barriers so much more that he's afraid to try and approach.
We really haven't been seeing any barriers from Pred up until this point,
Literally
but he's using
now.
them so well. He's getting Lucar to mash on his shield, lets him use the spin to just confirm by herself and really, really stump Lucar's offense and his reactions to the options.
A good defense once again. Gonna respect that, and he's gonna get the switch out. That was all of Lucar's turn. He needed to win out on that. He needed to get rid of Labcoat, but now here comes 21. Here comes the level 3, and Lucar's, we've said it before, he's been very commonly using Sparking. However, Pred has been punishing people for Sparking a lot, and he's going to hold on to it. He waits until he gets up on block so he can guarantee that he gets out safely, and he doesn't respect it that time.
It's hit by 16 of all things, and now Pred has to hold this.
We mentioned it before, a lot of what has enabled Lucar's offense has been that 16 B assist. He has to have that on deck to make things happen.
He was to the 16
This gives
in.
me so much, every time I see it, it gives me so much nostalgia to see the Hell Splash level 3 come out. And 21 could disappear right now.
Sparks on the cross up.
That was good sparking too, because I think he was getting hit by that. I'm fairly certain he's getting caught by the cross-up. Oh, good blocks.
Cross
Mix
up again. Oh,
finishes
nice
his way out,
vanish.
not
He's
going to
been
take it.
consistently getting these vanishes on such hard reactions.
So many people getting caught by Labcoat 21, just looming in the back, ready to catch you. And level 3 coming in from Team Gohan. A lot of damage coming in onto 16.
Both sparks down and gets hit by the low, but blocks the cross up.
The big reason why I know he wasn't ready for it is because he's always staggered it. And he's like, oh wait, I actually hit, but it doesn't matter. He still picked it up after. He's gonna fall out of that one.
Oh, doesn't pick up the re-jump, but gets out of the corner at least.
Lucar taking a second, just kind of staying still too. Not try like after dropping it, and he's going to drop. Now he's gonna drop one character right now, losing this Goku. Things starting to look really good for Pred. Pred is looking completely dominant right now. He's cruising to what would be a 3-0 reset.
Just completely breezing through it, but Lucar's still not out of the game yet. This is match point for the reset, but let's see if he can bring it back. He's down to just 16 Videl, but 16 is what's helped him really go in.
Yep. If I'm Lucar, I'm feeling more comfortable if I see the Videl up front, because that's going to give you that layered mix. But the fact that he blocked that, insane. His reactions are so good on point.
And Pred's waiting for the tag in too, because if he can punish it, that's it for Videl.
Yeah, he wants to snag it, and he is going to get caught. So now it's going to be 16 going down, and that Pred's game plan of playing around, getting to UI Goku and dealing with everything around Videl, Videl becomes so much weaker when she doesn't have everyone else to enable her ridiculous mix-ups. And you're looking at another 3-character lead. Dominant performance here from Pred as he's looking to get a 3-0.
Yeah, like you said, if you deal with the UI early, there's no way that Videl can get her mix established. You know, she can't do the ambiguous flip. She has to stick to certain options, unless she wants to really risk it.
Yeah, no, do we see the first command grab here? It's been a while. Oh, no, not at all. He's going to come his way right on out, gets a side switch, and that is going to set up Pred to build up enough meter to get that level 3 and one more mix-up that Lucar has to try and deal with this. But let's just kind of put it in perspective. We're going to see the reset.
Absolutely. You know, no offense to Lucar, but there it is, you know, right there in the pudding.
Yeah, Legendary Pred getting that 3-0 reset here in Grand Finals to guarantee that he gets that much closer to try and get that 300 points.
Will he let this 3-0 let himself crumble going into the reset?
I don't know.
We've seen
because
consistent.
the thing is that Lucar looked so good earlier against Inzem. So I feel like he still has it in him to make it happen. And he looked really good all tournament.
Yeah.
But Pred just figured it out. We deal with, not even just the Goku, dealing with 16 as well. Removing both of those. Covering the horizontal range that the Rocket Punches have. And covering the vertical range that UI Goku has with that A assist. It's just... there's not much that Videl can do in terms of winning the point war. You mentioned it a lot before because the point war had to be won by Lucar. Now, he's not winning it, and he's also being forced to switch out Videl early. And he's not using sparking early anymore either, because at this point, he knows that Pred has been so good at blocking it and baiting it out that he's scared out of it. Pred is just dismantling this team at the seams at the moment. But if he can get that Videl working, if he can win the point war off of this first game, I feel like that could definitely push that momentum into his favor to get it. But it's now time for the reset here, Honey Badger.
It's time for the reset. I feel that if Lucar can adjust to Pred's adjustments, if he can keep his team together without letting, you know, Videl be left by herself, Lucar can bring it back together and just take the tournament.
Well, this is where champions are made.
See.
Plenty of people have been reset before, but a lot of people have also stopped the entirety of going to the person who started on loser's side. It's on Lucar to answer back, but it's already on Pred, who has immediately won the first neutral interaction.
And this is not the position that Lucar wants to find himself in going into this reset. Videl's, you know, getting stuffed. She's not getting her job done. She's might just die here,
And
actually.
Pred is no longer going for any type of staggered pressure whatsoever. He's just swinging, because at this point, it's like, well, you're not respecting my assist. And like you just said, Videl is going to disappear already. Completely untouched. Dominant start already for Pred. He's already up 3 games in a row, and he's looking like he's trying to keep that trend continuing.
At least, thankfully, you know, Lucar still has his shell. He can still play around these two characters. These two characters are very good by themselves as well. So it's not like a Videl situation where, you know, you're really up a creek without any assists.
Yeah, if I felt more comfortable about trying to make a comeback, it was definitely here with 16 and the Goku. But he's going to have to fight for that. And Sparky gets away from it. That was so close to getting caught. He cannot afford to take any debuffs. He cannot afford, to, for that matter, to continue to lose Nooch. But he finally gets a win here. That's going to put a lot of damage on the Labcoat.
He's going to take advantage of the Spark, build bar, and pop LegendaryyPred's own.
I actually kind of like that idea too, because rather than burn to level 3 and guarantee that Pred uses the sparking and just gets away with it,
uses the UI assist
and
to
he
catch
catches
both of them.
Even though Gohan dropped away, he still gets rid of Labcoat here.
And
so,
it's also pressure for when 21 comes in.
So this just tells a lot for Lucar. Just don't switch out Videl anymore. If you lose the point war, that's fine. You need to keep 16 in and Goku in if you want to get the dub, because that is those have been what have allowed him to get back into games.
Yeah, if you leave Lucar to his shell, he will make you regret it. He will make sure that you don't want him to play these two characters together.
He's trying to give him respect right now. You got to always, the ever-looming threat of Gohan, and he burns the B assist, so it's going to get wasted away. Oh, he gets caught on the low. That was such a good bait. He knew.
Low. That was great. Pred gets the re-jump and brings Lucar back to the corner. Finally gets a hit after seeing, you know, Lucar just getting hit after hit.
He's going to get the level 3 out of it. He's going to go ahead and put a bunch of damage on him. He's got to take another mix. Does he go? Goes for the kicks, dips out, but doesn't get anything off of that. Lucar walking away still gets to keep Goku.
He got the staggers from UI, and Pred gets hit by the staggers, but blocks the 6M.
And Lucar has just been, I mean, we mentioned it before, but like Lucar is willing to play the clock, but you don't get to play that much more of that because he's going to get caught by the Dragon Rush. Now he only has 16.
Lucar down to just 16, but 16 is such an independent character.
One thing that's very different here, Honey Badger, is that before it was 3 characters to 1, and every time it was in this position, he at least has 16, and he's got his first level 3.
Grab.
That's going to be so much damage. He just needs one more kill. Look at that, just straight up by itself. Already chunking up. Does he get one guess? Oh my god, DP not going to even deal with it.
From Pred on that DP.
I don't think I've seen Pred baited out and punished once for his DPs yet. I don't think I've seen one time so far on top 8 where it's actually happened. He's just been so confident in using it, and he's going to get himself 4 games straight here against Lucar.
So well for that wake up.
Pred is back.
Pred is on fire right now.
He was operating on a different controller before. Imagine what would have happened if he had this pad the whole time.
That's a very good question.
Different world. But right now, Pred is currently living he's living his best life. He's currently up 4 games in a row, and he also didn't get anything that happened to him after Lucar got a hit.
Wow. You know, Videl trying to do 21 special of 5LL and to get the backdash, and just not the same button, not the same character.
Man,
we see Lucar's spark pop early here.
Like that, it's not a common theme of late. He was holding on to that for a good while, but now he's actually been a little bit more scared to try and like hold on to it. So he's forced to use it early, and it is working out for him at the moment.
Back to neutral. LegendaryyPred still has spark, but he tags into Gohan, and the waiting game here.
We're just playing Nooch. We're just playing as safe as possible. And there's Lucar going for that. He's just standing back. Like, look, go ahead. Oh my god, he walked up and he got baited. He got baited so hard.
Blocked with his face for that one.
One of the few that can pull it off. UI Goku just staring at you. Oh, he tried to beat the tech down too. He knew, but he was just out of time. And the 2H on the cross-up.
First punish on the cross-up of the, the DP.
Yeah, it hasn't, not one time. We were mentioning it before, and I think that Lucar finally caught on to that, and that's going to get rid of Team Gohan finally, who has been an absolute problem from him. And for the first time in a while, Lucar strikes first.
Lucar takes the lead first. You know, no spark, but he still has the health lead. And he's just in a good spot right now.
And he's not
21 assists down.
He's not falling for the barriers anymore either.
No, he's
it only worked at the very beginning. He's always patient behind the barrier now. He's not rushing right into it. But that's going to be a key blast. It confirms. It's going to go ahead and give him at least corner position. It's not going to be enough to build off that 3 bars, but at least it kind of slows down Lucar a little bit.
That's such a great great setup, you know. Command grab into dash in, catch the uptick with the jumping heavy. The assist covers, it's
Good
not a
blocks
lot can go wrong.
Good blocks on that time, too. He's been getting caught by 5L quite a bit. Gotta chill. Let's get the cross up. No assist on deck, so he's just gotta wait this out.
And the patience from Lucar here.
Good reaction from
Reacting
Lucar, too. Yeah, complete reaction. He knew that was coming, but he's forced to burn. Nothing comes
Oh
out of
my
it.
god.
Nothing comes out.
Spin to it.
Mashing. They're getting out of there, but Pred.
It's so hard to get a word in. So much is going on.
It's just so much chaos, and Pred is going to get rid of Videl. We did say it before. If Videl falls, that's compared to what the rest have been doing, that's okay, because you got rid of one before. You won the point war. The damage was done. You made Pred burn his sparking, and you still have Goku and 16 in the back. That being said, Goku is not going to be very happy about getting caught off of that vanish.
That's it for Goku here. You know, Videl did her job, but now Lucar's just down to 16.
That has completely destroyed what just happened. You had a lead that has disappeared immediately, still had sparking available, ends the UI Goku here, and now you only have 16 in the back. You mentioned it before, very strong. He's able to operate by himself, but he's only got one level 3 built up right now.
He's only got one level 3. He has to deal with the 42 shell. It's just not a good time for 16 in neutral right now. He really got to play this neutral very smart, or he is going to get, you know, sniped out by a key blast and just explode.
And Pred has gone for spin baits into assists quite a few times, so Lucar needs to be very careful about that. He's also trying to make sure that he doesn't walk forward too early. Using the assist to walk up. Good reaction on the cross-up attempt, but gets punished.
Lucar believed so hard in that vanish, and Pred finally punishes him for, you know, the thing he's been doing this whole tournament. You've seen Lucar punish options with vanish, and now it's his turn to, you know, taste of his own medicine.
Finally caught onto it. I mean, you got to pay close attention to the people while they're in the matches before you, and Pred definitely getting the notes he needed. Now Pred only needs one more mix, finishes his way out. He gets the grab.
Oh, what a grab. What a grab.
The X-Man grab coming through. It's not going to be enough to take him out yet. Good reflect, but immediately punished by the assist, and Legendary Pred is going to get 5 games straight here against Lucar in the reset, refusing to let any games drop. Pred trying to take Grand Final 6-0 to get those points he needs. And for this event.
You can see how well Pred has benefited from a longer set, as well as from getting a controller he's comfortable with. But it's let him get information on his opponent and make adjustments to his play style and make adjustments to the adjustments that Lucar is making against him.
And also Lucar has, I'm glad you just pointed it out, because Lucar has actually tried to stand still more. He's tried to wait back more because he realized that the rush wasn't working as much. And it actually was catching Pred a few times where he was hanging back. He ran in, he got caught by Videl assist for it. Like you said, blocking with his face with Goku, just standing there like, I got counters on deck. You go ahead, try to move. But then Pred realized, oh, okay, fine. All right, I'll hang back. And he won the patient game because he was behind. He had to approach. He had no choice. And then after going to 2-2, instantly getting rid of UI Goku kind of just removed any momentum that Lucar had in that game.
He really took advantage of his sparking to get rid of the UI as well, because he had popped it before taking out Videl. And then, you know, coming into the 21 versus UI, you know, immediate empty vanish, catch out the option from UI, and that's it for UI. And now you're just down to the 16.
Yeah, this could be the end of Lucar's attempt to try and win first attack. It could be the last game here if he's not able to answer back. We currently have Legendary Pred 5 games in a row here in Grand Finals. Reset all the way up to this point, playing at full power, trying to take first attack championship.
Let's jump right in.
Already off to start here. Both of them giving a lot of respect. Ray's statement comes out, but it doesn't really matter that much. He just jumps around it. Super Dash gets punished instantly by the Gohan DP.
What? Such a good DP, you know. It goes so high up and lets you convert off of so many options.
It's such a safety enabling tool in neutral too. You don't have to worry about that just reckless approach. But he finally
we see the mix.
It's taken so long. We haven't seen the mix since winners finals against Inzem. He's been just shut down for so long, but he swings on his landing. He was not having any bit of that, and now it's Pred's turn.
It's Pred's turn once again, back in the corner, but there's no spark this time, so 16 has to hold this.
Level 3 coming through. Like you said, he's got to hold it, and he already has one on deck, so he's going to build the meter to kill him if he doesn't block it. Oh, and the switch. Baits the switch out immediately. Pred has been not only baiting people out on Sparkings all day, he's baiting the switches out, and he is continuing to keep it his turn and making it so hard for Lucar to come back.
He has been playing so patiently, you know, refusing to let... Oh my God,
No correct choices. No correct choices anymore. Everything is wrong. All choices are incorrect. I have all the answers to the test. I have been cheating this whole time. And now it is Pred taking the first character again against Lucar. But the biggest problem there is that was Goku has fallen again. Every time that Goku fell first, Lucar got kind of cooked after that position.
Getting hit by the 6M, and it's really not looking good
that
for
food is
Lucar
sizzling.
here.
It is coming out hot
cooked
right now. You can smell it from a distance. Pred is trying to see that final bit of this tournament come to a close, but he finally gets opened up.
We might very well just see it.
Oh,
It's the
no!
level 3.
That right there is a mentality destroyer.
Oh my
when you're
goodness.
losing out on that, that will mess with you. But Lucar is not letting that mess with him. Actually, he picks it back up, and he's not able to capitalize. Sparking gets popped, and now he gets caught.
He's catching the backdash on these empty vanishes with Spark, and it's just crumbling Lucar's entire game plan. He's going to lose 16 here. We're back in his worst case scenario of Videl versus a full team.
We were in a position where it should have been 2 characters apiece, but the level 3 whiffed, and then he couldn't capitalize again after he got the punish. And now it's Videl all by her lonesome against this powerful force of Team Gohan in 42. And it's just looking rough as he gets caught once again, doubling up on the overhead. DP comes through. It's a wrap. He does not have any resources to really deal with this right
touch. No help, nothing. 4 bars, but how is she going to use them?
How are you going to approach this situation right now? There's no zoning. He gets the approach for free. DP
Blocking
comes through,
for his
and he
life,
gets the cross up. And he doesn't get to close out off the Dragon Rush, though.
Oh my goodness. Lucar managing to stay alive somehow, and
he's got Bay in the back. Got great Saiyaman still to help him out at least a little bit. He's getting multiple.
Pred said enough. I've had enough. I'm not blocking anymore, and I'm winning first attack.
He's had
2022.
enough. You are completely correct, Honey Badger. Your first attack 2022 10th anniversary champion with his proper pad now is going to be Legendary Pred. Taking over the Dragon Ball World Tour event.
What a run back from losers. 6 straight games.
Amazing job. He showed it like, look, this is me at my true power. He has been throwing the whole tournament. He was playing without it. Whoever got him that deserves half the prize money, by the way. Whoever lent him that, you're the reason why he got that. And Lucar, incredible performance, getting all the way here with the team like Videl, 16, and UI Goku.
Such a unique team.
So the most unique 3 we saw up here. I mean, we did see incredible run, of course, from Dekillsage before with that with the time capsule team there with Season 1, Team Gohan, the Broly, and Goku. But there was also a mix-up of a bunch of others. But even with the war, the fusions going on, it was Pred who was able to come through at the end with this staple Team Gohan, but of course, the usage of both the 21s. He was just impossible to deal with. And he was one of the only people to figure out how to deal with that Videl in the mix-up game that he had.
He figured out early how to deal with Videl. You know, took out the UI Goku completely, made sure that Lucar couldn't capitalize on any of his Rekkas, you know, get no mix-up, you know, make his team crumble from the bottom to up.
Yeah, an incredible job from Lucar, of course, all the way to that point, but Legendary Pred just had it figured out. #1 seeded in the tournament, and he showed why. And that is Pred getting 300 total points. You know what that means? He is now the #1 positioned player in NA East Dragon Ball World Tour qualifiers right now to continue to try and get further up. But we are going to, of course, give some shout-outs to the top players. We're getting them all situated right now for the medals and that trophy ceremony. You were mentioning how good it looks before. We finally get to show off that trophy in a second here. I see Pred walking over to the front.
The Mexico flag, representando.
We gotta love it. Gotta love it all.
Wait,
it's a tri-state.
Wait, that's not Mexico. What flag is that?
I actually don't know. I don't know. You built it up, and now it's on you if it's wrong. It's on you. This is your fault.
Redacted chat. I didn't say anything.
We're going to pull it back. We're going to pretend we never said anything. But still, again, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to showcase the top 8 award ceremony in a second. But reminder, that is now the closure of another Dragon Ball World Tour event here $2,000 pop bonus on the line as well here at First Attack for 10th anniversary. Incredible event run so far. There's still a lot more top 8 still to go. And Pred solidifying himself that first position, and Inzem now being in second. Even after the update, he's now behind. So he's not going to put more work to prevent Nitro from taking away, because you know Nitro's not going to let this stand.
Definitely.
He's going to come out and try and get that right back.
Yeah, now Inzem has to grind more to ensure his spot in the qualifier, or else, you know,
I think if
that's
he
it.
got this dub today, he was pretty much deadlocked. It was going to be a battle for second.
Absolutely.
Now all of a sudden it's a three-way war still to go, because Pred has just gotten him closer, and if Nitro wins another one, well, all of a sudden you have a very tight battle for who's going to have second place.
Now it gets sweaty. Now it's going to get really interesting
love
for
it.
Inzem.
I love it. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see who are the players that go and try and take out France, because we...
The franceses. Oh,
right.
no.
I mean, but like right now, they are just so dominant, and we want to see everybody putting their best foot forward. And right now, NA East is showing exactly what type of talent pool they have to try and put that foot forward to make an attempt to try and deal with them right now.
I'm very excited to see how US fares against France in the World Tour qualifiers.
Can somebody stop Wawa?
Can somebody
Can
stop
somebody
Wawa?
stop Wawa? Nobody can stop Wawa. He's undefeatable force right now.
And Hoban Wawa.
And Yasha looks so good as well over at ECT, just
And
looking premier form.
The third person to qualify was a Kane? Or is it just two?
I believe so. You know what, while we're getting that up, let's go ahead and take a look. Because we've been talking a lot about NA West and NA East. Let's take a look at the other people who are also in qualified positions right now. So let's pull up France. Okay, so
Would
it's
it be
Europe's
Europe
1 through 4. I don't know which one it is, so let's take a look. Okay, here we go. So Yasha is currently in first of Europe 1.
Okay.
Europe 2 is... I have no idea how to say that.
Okay.
It's Yuridan.
Don't worry, they know them in their house.
They know, you know. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Europe 3. Shanks is first in Europe 3. Okay, this is actually kind of confused me a little bit. So there's quite a few. Actually, let's take a look as well, again, at NA West. I want to see who it was that's in second, because this matters a lot right now, too. So Zane
Garlic
is currently at 400. And then you got Garlic Bread and Christian Hernandez over tied at 70. So that's got to get broken up soon. To try and figure out who's going to get that second place position. I know Jake Ryan's going to keep making an attempt at it, of course, who's currently standing over there on the stage.
Getting his 5th place medal.
Is be flexing that the whole time. I mean, look, like of course it is a joke with you know, can't commentators actually play? And for the most part, we but getting top 8, that's a flex. And not only getting it once, but getting it twice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
This man was at Texas Showdown, got third, immediately hopped off after losing, and ran over to comms to finish the bracket. Well, right now I see the one Saint Cola, the king himself, mounted over there, getting ready to get the award ceremony going in a second. Everybody's getting ready again. I know we're taking a little bit of time to get this situated, because we're just getting all the players over here ready to go, but much love and much appreciation to every single one of you who tuned in and listened to the event and everything that's been going on. It's been there's so much still to go, but besides this, of course, you got Street Fighter still to go today. You got DNF Duel later. You got Guilty Gear going on as well.
Very exciting brackets coming up.
Yeah, so there's a lot of matches still to go here at First Attack. A lot more awards to be given out as well for all of these top 8s. And this isn't the only one with a pop bonus. There's quite a few still to go here.
Quite a few outstanding pop bonuses for First Attack.
That money, and spend it all at the restaurants, because the food is so good. The food is phenomenal. I have only been eating. It's bad. It's right here. I gotta get rid of that soon.
Bad for the heart, but it's good for the soul.
I love it. I'll tell you, man. Like I'm from a heavily Puerto Rican-based area. I am Puerto Rican myself, living up in Connecticut. But the food don't compare to down here.
Nah.
The food don't compare to
You gotta
back
come down
home,
here for
man.
the food.
It's like I said, I was talking about the flan before. It's not even close.
Is it from the Goku?
It's yes.
Okay,
I'm going back there after this. I'm headed right back after this. It's
you get
so
some to go.
good.
You're like, I'll bring it back to the
Yeah,
venue.
I'm gonna need like 4 of them. I'm gonna when I go to TSA, they're like, "What is this?" Like, don't worry about it. Like, you want one?
Just try it. Just try it.
Try a bit. And then they're gonna confiscate it, because they're not gonna let me leave with it. It's like,
you gotta buy venue food. This is ours. We're
Let's get a
confiscating it.
message over the intercom. It's like, "Hey, lunch special today. We got coconut flan."
It was like, what? What is
Say
that?
what? It's like, look, don't worry
Guess
about
that's
it. We got it. But still, it's so phenomenal down here. The energy is amazing. The area is phenomenal. The beaches are incredible, of course. Just being right over at the water, barely away from here. I know quite a few of the people who were playing today ran there first to get the waterside power up before they went into bracket today. And then throughout the weekend, it's even around here. Like, there's a bunch of places to go dance, a bunch of places to go party, a bunch of places to see, and just being in here in general. I'm happy I finally got to come out to First Attack for the first time.
Yeah, the venue's in a very good spot. The convention center is just surrounded by nightlife stuff. There's lots of places to go eat, lots of places to be entertained, hang out, and just have a good time. Yeah,
there's just so much to do around here. Like, this has easily become one of my favorite events, period, to go to, because getting to travel a lot more for this is awesome. But being able to enjoy the scenery around is another thing, and also the extreme competition that we have. It just all builds up to be an incredible major. A lot of people holding an L for not coming out to this one, but make sure that you do not have that happen again next year. Come out to the next one next year. The 11th one, it's only going to get bigger. At some point, it's going to get so big that they're going to end up having to take up the bigger spaces in the other ballrooms, because there's already a lot here.
Main ballroom time is going to come.
We're close. We're getting close. I'm happy I got to come here at least to enjoy the build-up, because it starts off as grassroots and it builds up over time to become something special.
10 years strong.
10 years is a long amount of time to, TOing is the most thankless job in the industry. People who run events, period, production and all that, you don't get all the same shine that the players get, or even sometimes hear us up on the mic. So big shout out to appreciation to all of them, because without them and all the years of dedication they put into this, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't get to meet all of these incredible people and get to see all this incredible gameplay that we get to see here today.
Big shout out.
Yeah. But it is now time.
First Attack, we have your top 8 spot. Give them a round of applause as we go through the list. That's right, that's right, that's right. In 8th place, Furnace Bug! In 7th, Jgohan! In that 6th place spot, he's too cracked at too many games. Ajax, Fidelity! He's not just a commentator, he's a competitor too. It's Jgohan! And the best Twitter account in the FGC, it's Dekillsage! Hold on. We're good. All right, in 3rd place, Inzem! That's crazy, I get the echo too. In 2nd, Lucar! What's that? Oh, no, man. Multiple games. Oh, stop with that. Relax. In 1st place, for your World Tour champion, LegendaryyPred!
All right, everybody, and that is your top 8 for Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour event here at First Attack's 10th anniversary. Congratulations to all competitors out there. I got to go get my medal from Ajax because he stole it from me. But
Yeah.
big shout outs to everybody who played. Big appreciation to everybody who tuned in for this. Again, $2,000 pop bonus attached to this Dragon Ball World Tour event, but the matches do not stop here.
No, sir. They keep going. We still have Guilty Gear Top 8. We have Smash, and we have a whole bunch of games.
Got DNF Doable up next. We have Street Fighter V getting ready to get up here to get things situated. So, everybody in chat, make sure you stay comfortable, stay put, because that may be the end of the top 8 for Dragon Ball FighterZ, but that is not the end of First Attack's 10th anniversary. We will be right back after this short break. Don't go anywhere.